Yo, 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 what up, Pump? How you doing, man? Who's this stranger? Who's this stranger? Stranger on the wall? What's going on, Pump? How you doing, man?
Less of that.
We got the show coming soon. Hopefully within the day, you know. How's your day going, Pump? Yo, we live on YouTube, baby. We live on YouTube, baby. Come holla at us. The Tone the Show, baby. The Tone the Show. Yo, we live on YouTube, baby. The Tone the Show coming up. Nukkle HeDD Podcast. Come holla at us. Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Yeah, that's right, Pump. We're gonna have to do this shit live, you know what I'm saying? Cause everybody here bugging out. All right. What are we gonna talk about tonight? That's a good question. No one knows what we're talking about tonight. We waiting on the show to get up on here. We waiting for the show.
Less of that.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how we do it. All right. So you know how we do up in this motherfucker. We waiting for the show. We gonna freestyle it tonight, man. We gonna freestyle it tonight. We might talk about some mental health. We might talk about some video games. We might talk about some chicks. We might even talk about food cooking. I don't know yet. All I know is that we chilling right now. Where Joe was eating dinner when he hit me up. He made some pasta wraps or something. He said he was gonna get on at 9. It's 9:16. You know how it goes. You know how this goes. But we ready for him. We waiting. How you doing, Pump? Yo, did you ever win that rematch or what? You ever win that rematch on the Madden game? Yeah, man, I haven't played a football game in a long time. Is there a football game that's not Madden that's good? Is there like a blitz or something that nobody know about? Is that how we doing this? Oh, nice. You won by 1 point. Hey, no matter if you win by 1 point or 27 points. Winning is winning. You feel me? What team are you? The Bucks, you said? Fucking America. The Chiefs with the smacks. Okay. Okay. Yo, I'm telling you, Pump, whenever you play somebody that plays the Jets, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have a problem if somebody ever plays the Jets. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Those are the facts, Jack. Especially my Jets this season. My Jets this season gonna win the Super Bowl. You heard it here first. Live and in living color.
Less of that.
Who?
That's right. Yo, Pump. How how does the sound of this sound?
Well, Byron, I'm sure Humberto Carrillo probably
How's the volume of
agrees
that?
with you, but it's up to Humberto to prove Sheamus wrong. The Celtic Warrior is a proven commodity.
How was that volume? Was that good? Was it too low? Because when I was rewatching the video, from us reacting, the video we was showing that the volume was kind of low, and so was show volume. Good. All right. It's not too loud, is it? All right. Cool. Cool. All right. So yo, we're gonna try some new cuts and everything. I set up some stuff, so it's gonna be like this, but one with me and then one with show, and then both of us together. So that way, if one of us is ranting, I can put the camera on us, so you get the full effect, and you get to see them talking. And then when we just shooting the shit, both of us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make this. We're gonna make this good. It's gonna be like a TV show. It's gonna be like if Bill Gates made a podcast. You know what I'm saying? With all the money he got. We are podcasting on the moon soon. That's all I'm saying. You ever seen people podcast on the moon before? I don't think so. So how was your Monday, Pump? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Walk with me. What's going on? Hey, what's going on, La Flaca? We waiting for show. How was your day? I'm surprised that you came because you said that your phone was off for the night for like the next 42 days or something. You turned off your phone for Lent or something. Nina, what's going on? Nani Nuggets. What's going on? Nina, use me. There's gotta be a way I can make the font bigger in this, right? Nope. I guess not. How you doing? We waiting on the show. That way we get the tone the show up in there. Just folding laundry. Oh, nice, nice. Appreciate you stopping by. Nah, I hear you. You tell everybody his phone's off so that way they stop talking. We've been good. I've been good, you know. Just been, surviving like everybody else. We've been doing this podcast and that's pretty much it. You know, trying to get some kind of movement in my life. Trying to get taller. One cardiac study all day. Oh wait, does that mean somebody had a heart attack or there was just some heart patient there? Of course, and that's good. Nah, I hear that. We trying to be big over here. I was telling Pump we gonna do a podcast on the moon. I set up some new little cams. Hopefully it looks good. So I got one like this for show, and then obviously I have this one, and then we have the normal one. So I'm gonna see if I can transition and produce this thing while we're talking. You know, it should be easy because show doesn't shut up. But once we get that done, it's gonna be like if Bill Gates was sponsoring the podcast because everybody gonna be like, oh, they fancy out here, they got money, get them a large. an echocardiogram. I think I had one of those. I don't know. I think I had one of those. I don't know. Is that where they stick the little leads onto your chest and that little boop, and it shows you your heartbeat? Or is that when you rub the two things, you're like clear? It's a sonogram of the heart. Oh, okay. I had a sonogram on my shoulder. So my shoulder was pregnant one time. That's an EKG. Ah, see? I know something. They did some shit. That's how they figured out my neck was too thick, because they were like, yo, your heart is pumping perfect. Your neck gotta be a problem. You know, we're looking for every excuse. That's pretty much what it is. Are you noticing, since you're doing is that your field? Cardio? Cardiovascular? Because I wanted to know if you're noticing more and more people having like less and less endurance, or dealing with more problems. Oh, you doing everything? Okay, you're an ultrasound tech from Monday. All right. Okay. So they making the big bucks when your title is two different things. It's a compound word and then another word. I know you making big bucks. Like ultrasound technician. That's like 4 syllables right there. I used to be a doctor. I could have been a doctor. Leo, what's going on? What's up, Late? How you doing, man? Yo, I'm watching Raw, and I don't. It seems cheap to me, but that's what's up. That's what's up. I get bored, so I can't just do it. Nah, I hear you. I'm watching it right here. I got the sound off. You see the.
Must be thinking now. Sheamus is right now realizing he's in jeopardy, in danger.
I'm about to. This shit. I'm waiting for show. The only reason why I got it on is I'm waiting for show. And I'm like, almost. I don't know how you make he's looking worse than the Great Khali. That's a problem. That's a problem when the Great Khali look better than you and you the same size. That's a problem. Word. SmackDown all the way. Word. Have you, La Flaca, have you ever did a echocardio ultrasound sonogram graph? That's when you know you made it. It's non-invasive, but you got to stick a tube down somebody's throat. When I was a doctor back in the 1400s, that's how we used to do it. Telling you. They just now it's just gelling the probe. See, we used to have you put a water on a little like a bottle cap, a big ass bottle cap. You put the leaf on it, and you put a needle on there, and you smack the tube. It starts vibrating. Like zzz, you put that on the stomach, and then you put the tube next to the vibrator, and then it twists. Depending on how the speed is, you can tell if it's a boy or a girl. or you can tell if there's acid reflux disease or heart murmurs. That's how we did it back in the day. Probe sounds personal. It sounds very personal. That's how we used to do it back in the day. So if it's spun fast on a 45-degree axis, boy. If it's spun slow on a 32 degrees axis, girl. If it was anywhere in between, there's no pronouns for them at that point. But you gotta include that. If it stood straight, you either did it wrong or it was an acid, acid reflux. Yeah. And if it bounced, then you had a heart murmur. Usually would do it on like a stone, so you had to balance. If you didn't have good core strength, that also says something about you. And I'm telling you, that's how we did it back in the day. That was real medicine. Now they got machines telling you you're fine. Now they got the don't worry about it, you're all right. Go in the machine. The machine says you're broke. Shit. So I was wrong. I didn't have that conversation with a doctor, but I had something similar to that. It was a lot ruder than that. But yeah, it was, you're fine. I told you you're fine. And the machine was like, no, you're not. Who was working core and back those days? Hey, man. That's how you get them to work on core and back. See, because back in those days, people weren't equipped to hold 8 or 9 babies. You know what I'm saying? And they seriously wasn't ready for no acid reflux because there was a lot of soda since the prohibition. Prohibition. You know what I'm saying? And then what we did with the antacid was we had you eat a stick of butter. Because the butter, what that does is that coats the fallopian tubes that go down to your esophagus, and that coated it, and you was good for about 2-3 years. Because the butter back in them days was thick, very thick butter. Telling you, it worked, and we didn't use that bullshit butter they got now. That I can't believe it's not butter. No, this shit was real butter. Like it took 2-3 people to turn this fucking butter. Like if this butter was vegan, it'd have been a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been the rudest butter you ever heard. Not saying vegans are rude, but 2 + 2 = 4. Shit, I'm gonna get canceled before we get popular. It's alright though. Fuck it. Somebody got to. Shit. But yo, you remember Christopher Reeves back in them days? That's how we got him fit. That's how he got his V. He came in all the time. You put him on the rock. He sit there. He would sit there about 6-7 hours. He was lazy. That's how he got his V. His V wasn't as good as mine, but I'm an old man, so shit happens. You wouldn't need a stick of real butter, like man butter, to save your esophagus and your fallopian tubes. Come on, man. That's what happens. That's how society was able to live 100 years old. Nah, we didn't build up Superman because Superman, he had too many weaknesses. There was a green rock that could kill Superman. We can't have that. You know what I'm saying? Like we had green rocks, but they were like there you go. See? They were green rocks where we came from, but those were like emeralds. And if people were sick of emeralds, they would die. Right, Show?
Correct, sir. My apologies. I'm gonna restart my Go X to Law. It's doing it by itself.
There you go.
I haven't pressed that button in a while. I don't even think I had that.
You heard it here, live and in living color. His Go XLR is doing it by himself. Some people would say they like it raw.
Hey.
Hey. So yeah, I was telling him about how I used to be a doctor back in the day.
Told him that story.
Yeah, I'm telling him a story. When the fuck did it become the Wizard of Oz? It's funny because in the 1940s everything was cool, but the 1950s that's when they started with that shit, and that's when it turned into the Wizard of Oz. You notice in the beginning of that movie everything was black and white, and everything was normal. Then when it went into the colors in the 1950s, everything got all fucked up and shit. Because I'm telling you right now, scarecrows didn't dance. They didn't dance. I knew that for a fact. Word. Pumpy said, "Get good, show." Pumpy said,
Less of that.
"All right."
Yeah, Drake.
But yeah, so
What's wrong with my God, Salah, bro?
what's wrong? Unplug it, plug it back in. See, we was also certified electronical technicians. We wasn't technological technicians. We were electronical technicians because back in the day it was called electronics. Now it's called technology. You know what I'm saying? We had flying cars back in the day, but they just flew down the street. Now they got electric cars and all that other shit. Fun fact though, one of the first automobiles were electric. You just had to crank them up, and then when they died, you had to get out the car and crank it back up. It sucked in the wintertime. Remember, this is personal. This is me talking from personal experience. I'm a lot older than I look. It's just the hair gave us away. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, everything seems to be Gucci.
I hope so. I hope I don't hear butter.
Oh, it was doing butter by itself?
Yeah, bro. I didn't touch none of it.
Yo, I was talking about.
Sorry.
You know this. I was talking about butter. That's why I thought you came in talking about butter.
Nah, I haven't used that button in months, bro. I don't know if you noticed.
I did notice that you was
Less of that.
with the butter.
Yeah, I deleted it. I don't know where it came from. It was doing it by itself. That's
Hey,
why
man.
I said tripping.
Hey man, you straight bugging.
Hell yeah. I was scared of that shit. I'm like, what shit is broken?
Word.
Butter? That shit was 3 years ago.
For real. But now,
Less of that.
all right.
Word.
But yo, so what you want to talk about, Sure? The people's here. We got what, 32,000
million?
Yeah, 32,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
They sitting here. They demanding us to have you put on your light because you looking blacker than black.
Thank you. You always do that. Disconnect.
Yo, show it when you can put on the stream. I want to show you what I did and what I'm about to do because we about to make it funky. I'm telling these people that we making it look like Bill Gates and Elon Musk have what's that word? Sponsored us because this shit gonna be mad high tech right now. We gonna be producing while we producing. You feel me? I'm just saying. He can't hear me, so I just spoke to no. I literally spoke to y'all guys because he couldn't hear a word I said because I forgot he took his headphones off to go turn on the light because you couldn't see him in that black jersey because you would have thought there was a ghost talking. So that's the shit I gotta deal with.
Less of that.
Right? Clearly. See, he knows. You know, Lay. You know. The cool shit is that there's a very low latency, so you're like 2 seconds behind me. So when I speak and you hear me, that's almost like live. So you ain't got to worry about being behind La Flaca, because I know that sometimes that's what happens. Oh, my man got lost. Yeah, man, I tried, bro. I tried. I gotta keep it moving. I can't just sit here all quiet and shit. Because if I sit here all quiet, I forget that I'm on there. I forget that I'm on here and I'll just be watching Raw like, oh shit, what's going on? There's 15 people talking. Damn. Show normally walks about 10 feet to turn on, unless the light blew up. And he need a new light bulb, and now he mad.
Oh, man.
Oh, there you go. See? I told y'all he didn't get eaten by no shark.
Word, not yet.
I was saying, oh yeah, nah, yeah, because it's raw. It's fucking. It was stupid. I was saying you got lost on the way to your light bulb. Look, you can see him now.
No. I had to go get my light bulb, bro.
I told you that
Did
shit.
you hit record? Hit record because I got something that I need to announce real quick.
All right, hold up. All right, everybody, welcome to the Toe and the Show, the Knuckle HeDD Podcast. What's going on, everybody? We are live. We're recording. What's going on? Show got an announcement for everybody. Hold up, let me.
Not an announcement. I really need this podcast to start quickly because I'm supposed to be taking some like a bag. This is how I got away from my wife. There was a bag of potato chips, and I said I'm gonna go put this in the closet downstairs. Boom! I run downstairs to the studio. Press record, yo. We gotta hurry this podcast up because I'm supposed to be putting potato chips away.
my man said, yo, honey, I'm gonna go take a quick shit. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Went
So
down.
Listen up.
we got about 10 minutes before she realized that that big ass bag of potato chips ain't that fucking ain't that big.
Hurry up before she throws something, bro. That was me.
There you go.
Oh no. All right, so what we here to talk about? We're gonna talk about everything together. Cause wait a minute. Never mind. Anyways,
right. Before we do that, yo, show. You got the stream on? You watching the stream on the tubes?
You on the tubes?
Yeah, on the tubes. Right here, we on the tubes.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
we blowing up on the tubes.
Yeah, I told you they're gonna think. Yo, we're pretty much gonna be able to stream on the moon with how much money this stream is gonna look like. You feel me? So yo, so you watching it? You watching it right now?
Only podcast in the moon.
In the moon, baby, in the moon.
Shit.
You watching it right now, show?
Hell nah.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yes.
All right.
So Flox is in the bill.
All right. So you see me, show? You see me?
No.
Then you see you?
No.
And then we see together?
No. Listen up.
That's it. I might not be able to put some of these sound effects on because I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Fucking producing like
Tiger.
You know, I'm gonna be my fingers are gonna be all over the place. But at least now we got a thing. So when you get into a soliloquy, I could just boom. Now there go show. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Fuck you, Mama Webber.
Puto maricón. Shit. But there you go. That's right. And I use Stephen A. Smith's word.
What was Stephen A.'s? Can you repeat that for me? Because you know I'm a little slow. A little.
Soliloquy.
Spell that. C.
Liloquy.
F-E. Is F-E a word? The F and the E together.
He said, pull that word out your ass.
I see those alphabets when they got like two letters together. It's like F-E, little.
Yo.
Yeah.
Salila and Qui are twin sisters, all right? You know what? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, you know, if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We dropping out here.
The hell was that?
The bombs right there, bro. We dropping bombs, bro. Me, you, and dropping bombs.
Where is Joey, man? I haven't seen Joey in a while. We gotta call him to come over.
Word.
We gotta come watch the tubes, man.
Word. I don't know. Ever since we destroyed them on Rocket League, they didn't want to come through no more.
Ooh, someone's a little angry.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing, but Show's saying something. When they watch the stream, is there evidence of what?
Those games.
Of course, there's evidence of those games, bro. That's going into fucking
the Hall of Fame, the ass whipping Hall of Fame.
Nah, it's going into.
How come I'm not hearing your shit? Yo, what you took me off, man?
Took you off of what?
I can't hear your buttons. I think you're pressing something, right?
Yeah, I'm pressing the buttons.
Fuck, man. I ain't hear shit, man. We should have did this, man.
Hold up. He's coming out mad loud on the stream. I don't know why it's not coming out.
All right, cool. I'll freestyle it. All right, cool. Did you just sample me? You motherfucker.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, all right. So for some reason that sample didn't come out. I don't know why that's.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you when you said that. You
heard the
me.
go. You heard no. I just unmuted the stream.
Yeah, you said go fuck yourself. I heard that perfectly.
The go fuck yourself or the. But not the.
That I didn't hear.
All right. Well, you know what? We're just gonna have to figure it out.
We'll figure it out
Joey,
later. Don't worry.
Joey, who the fuck is that? That's one of the show's boys that we had to annihilate on Rocket League. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man.
He's actually the one that said
Joey.
I recorded his ass saying that.
We got him on the tubes.
Word.
He's live.
Said,
are you really, man? How's everything, Mr. Toe?
Everything's good, man. You know, I'm sitting here concocting the concoctions to get Zola, get my hair back. Yeah, man, I think so.
Is that how you think you're gonna grow your hair back, by getting a concussion?
Something gotta work. You know, I gotta get the brain moving, gotta get the brain flowing, get the brain pumping. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Good luck. Let me know if it helps. Getting the CET or whatever it's called.
The BET? I'm trying to get into the BET Awards, best podcast in the world, bro. You never know.
Man,
I'm just saying.
You never know what you mean. You never know. We do know.
We do know.
Yo, the title right there.
This is true. If they still had the MTV Awards, we would be the best podcast because we'd be off the moon. And they got the Moon Man. Moon Man Award. See? Two and two together, baby.
Less of that.
You feel me?
Less of that, my
word. And everybody else is just gonna.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, life is the best life. This is true. I'm not gonna lie. Being able to shave this shit and not have to worry about it is dope. But when you use the same razor for about 8 months, that shit starts to cut you. Yo, it's still good, bro. I stopped using the razors when all the little fucking gel gets off of it and the razor starts fucking like bending. Then I'll switch it.
You cheap bastard. Do you use the same floss?
Nah, I don't use the same floss.
I leave the same stick in the bag.
Nah. Bro, when it's like $25 for 4 fucking blades, nah, I'm using that. That 25 is gonna last me about 10 years, bro. Fuck out of here,
bro. We sponsored by. Are we sponsored? Nah, we're not sponsored by Razor Club.
Not yet. Shit. But yo, if we were, and you was using a bad blade, all we would tell you is,
fuck that. Don't do that shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's
correct.
it. All right, so show. We here.
Sir.
What you want to talk about, man?
I want to talk about everything, man.
You want to talk about everything? Let's talk about everything.
Did you get to see the Booker T documentary?
The what?
The Booker T documentary that just came out.
Oh, the wrestling show on A&E?
Yeah, bro.
No, I did not.
Amazing. Nah, man. I'm not gonna kill it. Well, can't really.
So what kind of Bunny shit did you want?
Like it's his career. You know what happened in his career, but it was dope. Go watch it. It's about 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I think I'll catch all them shits with the Macho Man, Austin, and Booker T.
Macho Man had one?
Yeah, there was 3 episodes. They started out with Macho Man, if I'm not mistaken. Then they went to Austin, and then I think now Booker T.
I have to send me that link because I haven't seen the.
I didn't see them.
Macho Man.
I didn't see them, but unless I'm bugging.
Oh no, I seen Austin, so you on the right path.
But I know Macho Man is in there. I don't know if he was the first one. It could have been Austin.
I gotta check that out.
I could be wrong, but I could have been right.
See, you're usually wrong 15% of the time. 100% of the time. Is that calculation wrong? You gotta like divide it by 2, times it by 1. Yeah, I'm gonna say about 79%. You're wrong. 79, right?
Between 15% and 79%.
I just know when you're wrong, but sometimes you're right.
Hold up, 100% of the time that I'm right. That's a fact.
Fact.
And if I'm wrong 15% of the time, then that means that 15% don't count.
Oh.
Yeah. That 15% gets shaved off the top due to user error. So I'm right. Oh, they started with Stone Cold. All right, so they probably didn't do the Macho Man yet.
See, we got a WWE dictionary in the crowd, baby. I appreciate it. We needed that. When we say something, we need to be corrected because we, like he said, we right about 16% of the time. But when we right, we wrong. Something like that. Right?
Nah, what I said was if we're right 100% of the time, we're right. And if we're wrong 16% of the time, then that's user error.
Bruh.
You feel me?
Correct.
That's it. Now that we got that out the way.
The equation. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We in trouble, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. We on FaceTime.
Uh-oh. With who? Not with me.
They got me. They got me, yo. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you don't show the camera unless everybody's got clothes on. You know, we on YouTube. We can't get.
I'm putting away the potato chips.
All right, so I'm gonna let my man handle his business. He's still putting away the potato chips. So I'm gonna answer your question. Like, who's your favorite wrestler? My favorite wrestlers right now, old back in the day, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio. Now, also Jushin Thunder Liger was in there. Now AJ Styles, Sasha Banks, and Pentagon Jr. Yeah, she bagged him. She got him. She probably got the notification. Look, you're not on camera right now, show. So if you want to throw that chair, you can throw the chair. You're not on camera.
What chair? Wait a minute. If they hit me in the back like Stone Cold Steve Austin, bang, with the aluminum chair. Nah. With the same pan that he hit McMahon in the hospital, bang.
Yo, the piss pan.
Oh my God, the piss pan. Yo, that sound every time I hear it. Bang.
Yo, L came there. You know who L is?
L who?
El Kabang.
Bro, you better hurry this shit up, man.
What you mean hurry this shit up, bro? Everybody.
Like, what the hell?
Everybody, yo.
What is wrong with y'all women?
Yo, you wanna get the camera and throw out a rant real quick?
No.
All right, so here you go. I already answered this. You was on the phone. Lay wants to know who's your favorite wrestlers.
My favorite wrestlers. Honestly, he's not from what Toe put me on. He's not a wrestler. He's a showman. I gotta start with my man Ric Flair. The flop, man. The flop is the greatest move invented in the world. I just love the way he did it, the way he incorporated. I wish he was still young. Anyways, who else? Shawn Michaels, of course. That's everybody's list, I'm pretty sure. And The Undertaker. The Undertaker, I think I just recently started thinking, yo, he's the greatest, because I started watching everything and how he started building the company and how he was there since the beginning. So it was awesome to see him finish and start on top. Even though he busted his ass a couple of times at the end. Could have been finished. Oh yeah, those are three. What's up? What about you, Toe, man?
Well, I already told them, but I'm gonna say it again for you. Back in the day, it was Hogan.
For me, because I was screaming on the phone. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. So it was Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, and Jushin Thunder Liger back in the day. Now, AJ Styles, Sasha Banks, and Pentagon Jr.
Who the fuck is Pentagon Jr.?
Pentagon Jr. is on AEW.
What?
Shows like
who? Word.
Nah, but yeah, you remember La Parka?
Yeah.
He's not like him. I mean, he has similar traits. He's not a chairman or none of that, but he comes from like his style. So he kind of has a similar look, but he's zero fear. Yo, this dude could wrestle, bro.
I thought you was gonna say something else. You see La Parka? Well, he's nothing like him.
Normally, I would do that. I would do that. Like you remember Billy Kidman? He's exact opposite of Billy Kidman.
You remember Billy Kidman? Nothing like him. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I mentioned him.
You remember Psycho Sid? He's not as tall as him. That's the best way I can describe this man.
Different hair color.
Word. And he wore a mask. And he was Mexican.
Wait a minute, Leo. You asked a question. What's your favorite wrestler? What's going on? Stone Cold. Stone Cold, crazy thing, he was great. And then he hurt himself and became greater. I don't know how, by stomping ass. I mean, sometimes you gotta stomp some ass.
Hey man, stomp a mud hole, let them walk them dry. You know how we do it back in the day. The gear is similar. Yeah, the gear is similar. I think he was in a faction with La Parka back in the day. Not, like a couple years ago. In Triple A. He showed on no Spanish like that.
Well, they were high flying cruiserweights, like Mexican style wrestlers, right?
Yeah. Lucha Libre. That's what they call it.
That's the type of wrestling I like.
Yeah. They had the octagon ring, which TNA had it, but I think Mexico does it better. Not an octagon. It's like was the 6-sided ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for like conventional wrestling, but for them, it's actually pretty dope.
Jumper from rope to rope. Word. Yeah. Eddie Guerrero used to be down with them, right? Like with that type of wrestling.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero started in Mexico, but he was so in WCW where Eddie Guerrero was at, they had the cruiserweight division. So they imported luchadors from Mexico, and then they also had lightweights from America and Japan. So they used to always call it Lucha Libre style, and that was their cruiserweight style. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Yeah. So they had like Lucha Libre rules. So it was a tag team match. The Lucha Libre rules, the tag team match was whoever was in the ring was the legal man. You don't need to tag.
Nice.
So if
that's why I used to see him flip over.
Yeah. So if me and you was tagging and I was in the ring and I went outside the ring and you jumped in the ring, you're the legal man now. That was I
used to see that.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of Lucha Libre. Because it made sense.
Now it's you and me. What's good?
That's it. So let's
say you lose the title like that though.
Yeah. Well, it's a tag team. Most of the Triple A matches in Mexico during the week was 3-on-3s. Very rarely did I see a 1-on-1 match. When I caught it on Saturdays. So I know they had mask versus hair match because 1-on-1 matches it was mask versus mask. And if you lost your mask and you fought somebody, it was mask versus hair. And if you lost your hair, I don't know what happened after that. Maybe they cut your head off or some shit. I don't know. All right, so good.
I kind of always ask myself a question. Now that I've been digging into wrestling a lot. One, I wonder if the winner was like chosen, pre-chosen. Because I've seen a lot of matches that they like freestyle. They don't really choose who wins. Like, let's say I was watching Brock Lesnar. Like, he took over the whole match. He didn't give the other guy no chance. He basically bashed him and he beat him like in a minute when he wasn't supposed to. I guess he was upset or something. So you can actually do whatever you want. Is that true?
Okay, so with that it's a predetermined finish. Mm-hmm. So back in the day, they would tell you the finish and let you tell the story. So it would be like Hulk Hogan's going over Andre the Giant, but they can determine what kind of match they had. You know what I'm saying? So like
Andre the Giant could have been some dopey and just fell quickly. Like, and then Hogan looked like a bum.
Yeah. So when you see Brock Lesnar doing stuff like that, it's because it's either they're like, yo, you have 3 minutes to make this match. Brock got to go over. It's a squash match. And then they just do that. And then what's called doing business. but most of the time they'll either speak ahead of time or depending on who it is, they'll just freestyle it. So, all right, so let's say Stone Cold, Roddy Piper, The Undertaker, Roman Reigns, and Jon Moxley. Those are his favorites, and Eddie Guerrero. They usually pick ahead of time or they call it on the fly, which the ref will get notified if they have to switch something, and they tell them to go home, and that's how you end the match and shit. Hogan is always going over asshole. You know something, though?
Yeah. Hogan be switching a lot, but I've seen.
I'll tell you one thing, though. WrestleMania, he lost to fucking Ultimate Warrior. I don't see Cena doing shit like that. And also, he lost to Ultimate Warrior WrestleMania 6. You know what I'm saying? And he let Macho Man shine to do his thing.
I think they forced him, though. I mean, I think that was at the beginning of the years. As he was older, from the videos I've been watching, he was an asshole. Like, he didn't want to lose to Shawn Michaels, so Shawn Michaels exaggerated the whole match.
Yeah.
I think he didn't want to lose to The Rock. He didn't want to... What was it? Oh, as soon as he got to WCW, I found out he forced the champion to give the title to him because supposedly he had like a developmental clause in his title. He was like, yo, I used it. So I took the title from Double J.
It's called creative control. All right, so all right, so hold up. Your timeline is a little
it was backwards. My fault.
Yeah.
You the Hulk Hogan king, so go ahead, take the shine. My fault.
I'm not the king, but I'm just saying your timeline is a little strange.
You know what? Wait.
Girl, fuck you, Mama Webber.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Puto maricón. All right, so here's the thing, though. In the 80s, Hulk Hogan became the champion, right?
Correct.
So he was holding that title, and then Macho Man became the champion, and Hulk Hogan won it back. If he lost it, it was rare, but he won it back. Ultimate Warrior was supposed to be the next Hulk Hogan. That's why he won the championship at WrestleMania 6. He was gonna take the WWE on to the next chapter of the WWF at the time, and Hulk Hogan was gonna take a step back and shit. The problem with that was, from the stories that I've heard, the Ultimate Warrior was like, okay, I'm gonna hold you hostage now. I want my money. So they took the title from Ultimate Warrior and gave it back to Hogan. Right? So Hulk Hogan always believed, like, a little guy can't beat me because I'm 6'8", 350 pounds. How is this, 6'1", 250-pound guy gonna beat me? That's what he said. But Hogan going over Andre the Giant, Earthquake, Ted DiBiase, Typhoon, Zeus, Macho Man, all those times, you know what I'm saying? It kind of made sense.
Legit.
Yeah, it kind of made sense because at that point, you had Hulk Hogan who was supernatural, right? This is where him and John Cena differ, where Hulk Hogan would have his match and at the end Hulk up and it would be like a shot of adrenaline and he'll win. He'll come back and win. Where John Cena there's no hulking up there. There's no role play to it. He just gets up and he's a new guy and he wins. So with that being said, it was kind of believable for Hogan to win. But I can see where people get mad because people like Roddy Piper or Jake the Snake Roberts or, like Mr. Perfect, other people like that couldn't get a chance to hold the title. But also their philosophy was, back in the day, the person who held the world championship made the most money for the company. The Intercontinental Championship is where you shine as the best wrestler on the roster, right?
And that's your turn in line to the championship too.
Yeah. So when that happened, Hulk Hogan held the title, and then it kind of like disappeared when Ric Flair came in, and then Bret Hart got over it. Bret Hart became the champion, and he started the next wave. Hulk Hogan won it back, at WrestleMania 9. It was a screw job or whatever, and then he lost it again to Yokozuna.
Oh, did Yokozuna do the bomb on him?
Yeah.
The Yoko bomb? Boom!
Yeah, so at that point, after he lost to the Yokozuna, that's when he started transitioning into movies like Mr. Nanny and Suburban Commando and all that other shit. But he also signed with WCW.
Were they good? No. But
that's up to interpretation. That's all flavor in your ear. You know what I'm saying? Were they good or not? You know what I'm saying? Because some people preferred WCW back in them days than WWE.
I enjoyed the matches a little more.
Because technically, WCW had more good wrestlers. You know, like not to take away from WWF, because they had phenomenal wrestlers also at that time. At that time, it was a very, like, if you wasn't a good wrestler, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you're on fucking TV. You know, because now when it became like PG era or the gimmicks with like Doink the Clown and the jockey and, you know, Isaac Yankem and all that other shit, that was when it's debatable. But we're not there yet. So in WCW, they had legitimate guys that everybody was a wrestler, and they wanted to showcase that. So when he went there, I don't know the ins and outs of the beginning of Hogan winning the championship, but I'm pretty sure they put it on because it's fucking Hulk Hogan. You know? Like, why wouldn't you put the title on Hulk Hogan in the beginning? When he started, he did sign the contract to get creative control.
I agree, put the title on him, but put it on him.
Yeah, Repo Man.
Like, legitly, like, let him come in there, whip ass.
Well, he did.
Hit him with the big boo, bang, bing, bang.
He did. He won the title from, if I'm not mistaken, Vader.
Wasn't it Double J when Double J was like, see, you want me to give you the title? He just laid down.
This is where,
fuck out of here.
This is where you're getting your timeline mixed up, show. I'm trying to tell you the whole timeline. So when Hulk Hogan went to WCW, he was Hulk Hogan. He won the title from, I believe, either Ric Flair or Vader at the time. And then he started, he started the Hulkamaniacs and all the other shit with the humanoids, like Bobby the Brain Heenan used to say, with Macho Man. And that's when he fought
the MWO.
No. He fought the Dungeon of Doom. He fought the Dungeon of Doom with come on, like, what's his name? Fuck. The guy that Chris Benoit's wife was married to, or was going out with before Chris Benoit. Fuck, the Dungeon Master. What's his name? Come on, Lay, help me out. The Dungeon Master. So he was messing with him at that time. And so fast forward, he started losing steam. That's when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash came in. They were the outsiders. Then they Kevin Sullivan. There you go. He was fucking with Kevin Sullivan.
Damn, man, we got a damn dictionary in the building.
So Kevin Sullivan was head of the he was the Taskmaster. He was with the Dungeon of Doom. That's where Zeus came back as the Z-Man, and they had the Yeti and all that other bullshit. This is when it was starting to get crazy. So we fast forward to the NWO. Then the NWO came around. He was the champion in the NWO, but the NWO was the hottest thing with Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, X-Pac, Conan, Buff Bagwell, Scott Norton, etc.
What?
Right? So at this point, everything's Gucci. He was the booker. Kevin Nash. Well, Kevin Sullivan was the booker back in them, but Kevin Nash and all of them, they had creative control also. So the way their contract worked was, I have creative control of my character, but if I get somebody else to sign with you guys, I get what they get. Like, I get a bonus. So no one comes in with more money than me. So, like, let's say I sign with WCW and I'm making, like, let's say $1 million a year, and you sign with WCW and you negotiate $2 million a year. They're required to give me $2.5 million a year because that's in my contract. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you $2 million, but don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
What?
No, but that was the thing. So with all that happening, right? We're gonna fast forward to when the NWO stopped being so hot, and that's when the New Bloods came in. That's when Vince Russo came in with Eric Bischoff to restart WCW. Now Hulk Hogan at the time still had creative control over his contract, and they wanted to go a different direction. Jeff Jarrett was the champion at the time, and Hulk Hogan was like, I can't lose to Jeff Jarrett, and they wanted him to lose to Jeff Jarrett. And there was a whole dispute. Like, I'm not gonna pick sides or anything, but this is what they did. And that's when they said, fuck it. He wants to win. Go out there and just lay down for him. And that's when they laid down for Hogan. And Jeff Jarrett.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he left. And then later on that night, Vince Russo came out and said Jeff Jarrett versus Booker T for the championship. And that's when Booker T won the title.
For the first time. That's where I heard about that match in the Booker T biography.
Yeah. So that's what happened with Hogan. Now, Hogan left WCW at that point. WCW went out of business. So many years later, well, when they went out of business, WWE bought them. So many years later, they bring Hulk Hogan into the company. He's doing his deal with The Rock and the NWO and all that other shit. Now he wrestles Shawn Michaels. And now when he's already old and an icon and all this other shit, he's wrestling Shawn Michaels, and he's saying, I don't want to lose to Shawn Michaels, because it was supposed to be a 3-match series. One, Shawn Michaels wins, Hogan wins, and then you get the tiebreaker. It never happened that way.
Hogan heard something that Shawn Michaels said, and he nicked it.
Something like that. You know, we don't have all sides of the story, but this is what we hear, so this is what they said. But that's pretty much, yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the time. Yeah. No, yeah.
No disclaimers. I don't want no beef. No sue me.
I mean, you sue me for what? At this point, I'm Rocky Balboa. Sue me for what?
Go extra law with you on this mic.
Yeah, fuck that. Here, you can have the stress ball.
Leave my jersey.
Word, but yo, so anyway, that's the timeline with Hogan. So that's why when you was telling your story, that's why I was like, you got a little jumble mumbled up there.
Nah, I did that on purpose. You see how I created the conversation? Come on, I'm a genius.
What?
Who?
Yeah, we're gonna have
Less of that.
Less of that. My what?
Yeah, but all right, yeah. So that's pretty much what happened with Hogan there, and yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, there you go.
His favorite wrestler, he knows about him. Shit, ask me questions about Stone Cold. I ain't gonna know shit.
Sonic kaboom.
Well, see, the thing was with me was I grew up watching wrestling. I know a lot of people grew up watching wrestling, but I grew up watching wrestling, and that's but that's it.
He said that's it.
Yeah,
no football, no baseball.
Maybe the Power Rangers was the other thing that I watched because it was on when I got home from school. But literally, I don't know the G.I. Joes like that, the Centurions like that, the fucking the Thundercats like that, Voltron. I know it a little bit, but wrestling is what I grew up on. We had this board game, right, where it was a videotape, and they would play segments of the match, and you had to answer questions based off of that match, and then you could move your piece and all that other shit. And I would never play the board game. I would just watch the match. We watched Survivor Series 1991 like 400 times, bro. Royal Rumble 1992 with Ric Flair won. We had all those on tape, and every single even Lev remembers that. Dude, I had all the figures. I still got the figure. I could pull that shit underneath my bed and show you all the elite figures I'm collecting right now.
I'll give you 200 right now.
No, yeah, my own personal fucking figure that I'm making. I'm disassembling them and I'm putting them together to make my guy and shit like in the video game and shit. That I got the super right here. I got an elite scale ring that I turned into an NXT ring. Like the Attitude Era belt is not for show. That was for me. That's one of my favorite fucking belts ever made in wrestling.
What?
You know? So for me, like when I took that picture with Hogan right there, I came out shaking. You asked my brother, I came out shaking when he took that picture with me. All I knew growing up, he was nice to me.
Okay.
But all I knew growing up, all I know growing up was wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I get the balls to say shit like Raw was fucking stupid.
Really? Raw was stupid, you think?
I was watching it while I was waiting for you to get on.
Oh, Raw
and it just feels like we're watching a fucking bootleg Broadway show, bro.
Do they have people back in already? The crowd?
No, they only did it for WrestleMania. They might do that for SummerSlam.
Come on, man. COVID is over. We got the Johnson job. We got everything out there, man. We good.
Bro,
no, you're gonna have to edit that out. My fault.
Oh shit.
I just joked. Look at that.
No, we got the Krills in the building. Hold up, before we do that, let me see. What up, Krills?
Sonic boom.
Oh, chilling, bro. Just stop by to say good night.
All right. Oh, that's it.
Oh, fuck you, Mama Webber.
Oh wait, don't leave yet. I need you for something.
I'll be back.
Wait. Stay in the chat real quick.
Oh my God, we scared him. I was just joking. Let me take that button back.
What?
Stay in the chat real quick. I gotta fix the camera.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, no, I'm not going to. I'll be back, though.
But like, stay in the Discord.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
He's trying to fix the camera angles. I like it. You see, I know my boy. He look like he ready.
Yeah, I got a separate camera for reels.
What?
I don't know why that shit's not popping up though.
Leo, why he's fixing that, man? I'm proud. It's nice to see Roman Reigns finally. That says Leo.
Yeah, I know, but we call him Le.
Wait a minute. Why y'all changed his name?
What?
We didn't change his name. That's his name.
Oh, okay. But it said Leo de la Rosa. I can read. Man, you're scaring me. Can I read? I can't read.
What?
Oh shit! I knew it. Well, let me tell you, bro. I'm so happy that Roman Reigns is finally actually looking okay. I remember when they was pushing him, and everybody was still booing his ass. But it's nice to see him poke up a little. Don't put a little extra oil in his head. Ooh, I'm back.
What?
See?
Oh shit.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to do this shit with 3
you gonna
people.
put my stomach 2020? I like it.
We ain't gonna be able to do this with 3 people.
It's okay.
Who
Put him right there.
Oh, that Lay right there? What's going on, Lay?
Oh, picture on picture.
What up, player?
Folks, what's going on, man?
Chilling.
Yo, Le, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's up, brother, man? What's going on, bro?
Chilling, brother.
Yeah, man, y'all fellas started talking about
ready for
wrestling.
bed
I was like,
right
all
now.
Oh, look at you, man.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
wrestling night, bro.
I appreciate that. No, man, you started talking about wrestling. I was like, I'm always down to do that or anything else. Wrestling, comics, movies, you name it. I'm a fucking dork. I'm a geek. I'm in.
As we all are,
Hey.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
It's funny, when I heard Showing Up, the first thing I thought about is I watched the movie the other day and I was like, damn, man, I kind of miss movies like that. Little blaxploitation, but not, a lot of the fun stuff. Bruce Lee, and then some other fun stuff,
But yo, I'll tell you, Black the dispoitation. But I'll tell you one thing though, he made him a bad motherfucker though. My man
Yes,
caught
he did.
bullets with his teeth. My man caught bullets with his teeth. Shit. Word.
I love that. I love that thing that they put up, like the Shown Up's crew rolling into the Cobra Kai. Like my money's on Shown Up's crew because Shown Up is he's gonna murder somebody.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. No mercy. Yeah, I think on the other side you'd be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. And plus, show enough fucking glow and shit. My man
Actually,
Cobra Kai don't be he don't be glowing. Cobra Kai
His
don't go.
batteries got low in the end. His batteries went low.
This is true.
I was like,
That got me wanting to watch this movie, bro. I'm just reminiscing as y'all talk.
Reminiscing. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
No, I'm talking the show.
Man, I got it shown up over my head. I'm drawing. I don't even know what he look like. Oh, that's who that is? I thought that was Evander Holyfield.
What?
Yo, you fellas have a good night on that note.
No, it is, man.
I'm out of here.
I'm taking my black ass to sleep.
Look, I'm in the sports center. For real.
Look at this joke.
Oh, man. All right, brother. Have a
Right.
good night.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Yeah, man.
My boy told
Every time somebody
leave
touches
or
some
come out of
shit.
here, so you can see his face. Oh shit! I gotta
Word.
fix the camera.
Word, there's always something.
Yo, it's 2 toes now. Oh shit!
You know what it is? I gotta change my. Oh fuck! I gotta change my Discord name to start with an A, so that way I'm always on top.
Hey,
Because I think it goes alphabetically or some shit.
Hey, man, what you do on your time is your business, bro.
exactly.
You made it sound really personal right there. I always gotta be on top. Listen, man. She's on your time is on you, bro. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying.
Yo,
Do it
sometimes
off camera.
you gotta be that. You gotta be that alpha and just be on top.
I don't think that was an alpha statement. I think that was personal. That's a weird thing.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what you like.
You gotta put.
Hey, man.
You
Hey,
gotta.
there's nothing wrong with it, bro.
I hear
In the
you.
words of Seinfeld, there's nothing wrong with that. In the words of Seinfeld, there's nothing wrong with that.
You gotta put them in the super
Not in
fast
these
snooker.
sensitive
You know what I'm saying?
times. Not in these sensitive times. You gotta, there's nothing wrong with that. Put your hands up and don't get canceled. You know what I mean?
I hate it.
Sorry.
Don't get me too. Don't get me too.
Yo, you gotta put them in the super fly snooker. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Yeah.
Yo, talking about Snoop Triple, isn't his daughter fighting now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tamina.
Tamina. Yo, she been wrestling. It's just she was hurt.
She on SmackDown. She did a promo of her life on Talking Smack.
I saw that.
Like there was something to that. I was like, okay, all right, I see you. It took you 15 years to finally do something really effective, but you did it. But I think that's because Roman is doing his thing and all the Samoans are doing their thing now. So she's like, why not me?
Me shine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like my blood is doing it, which by the way they're all related. Why not
Word,
me?
they took over on the load.
Word.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Takeshi, that's my cousin.
Rakishi's sons are
My cousin.
those are the Usos. Those are two fellas, the two twins.
Fatu, that's my
Yep.
brother. Damn.
Yes, and Alpha is Roman Reigns' father, Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
That's his pops. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, that's one of those things where if you can't get a job as a Samoan in the WWE, you suck.
Yeah.
It's like you're automatically already in.
Yeah. And
you're in. It's like,
the crazy shit was Deuce and Domino. Deuce was Snooker's son,
yeah,
right?
it was Snooker's son. Yeah,
And
he was trash.
Yeah,
though.
he
was trash.
Well, he would have been good if he caught the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and then let the Undertaker dive straight first into the ground. I think he still would have had a job.
No, that was Canyon.
Nah, that was
No, that was Canyon. That was Canyon. Who's better than Canyon?
No, I know who Canyon. Nah, the cameraman.
That was
Undertaker
him.
versus Shawn.
Yeah, it was Canyon.
Nah, that was Deuce, bro.
You got to peep it. That was Canyon, bro.
Bring up the video. Bring up the video. We gonna fucking look it up right now. Toes on it.
Yep.
Yo, so quick question as you look that up. Who were the two brothers, the Samoans twins in the Rock show, the Young Rock show?
Alpha and Seeker, that's Roman Reigns' father and uncle.
Father and his uncle, yeah.
All right. So damn, they really took over.
Yeah.
No, the Samoan dynasty is a real dynasty.
That bloodline thing is legit. That's like, it's not a storyline. That's who they are. That's the thing.
No, yeah, it was Sim Snooker who missed it.
It was?
Yeah, the cameraman was played by Sim Snooker, aka Deuce from Deuce and Domino.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got fired.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Canyon die before then?
He might. You know what? You think you're right. As fucked up as that sounds, I think you're right. I know there was one point where Canyon he played like a cameraman, but I think he caught the Taker. He's one of the dudes that caught him.
Could be.
He pulled him towards him. They pulled him towards him, and he caught him.
Could be. Yeah, because I mean, he was pretty good for what he was.
Okay, he had great offense. It's just that he just looked funny. You know what it was. That's all it is.
Sometimes
he looked a little retarded.
sometimes it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
and then there's the whole dying part.
Yeah.
That'll end their career.
Yeah. Subtly.
Usually.
Unless you're Hulk Hogan, because I believe that would start his career back up. I'm just saying, the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Oh no!
About this, man. At one point, just like they did this last WrestleMania, they'll have the balls when they go to Hollywood to ask him to come again, and for Dallas, they'll just keep asking him to come in until somebody goes, you know what, fuck it, man. It's like, all right, whatever, man. He's here. Yes, we're fans again. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things like, yo, you're going to beat us over the head with this cat. All right, he's back. Yes, it's Hogan.
How old is he?
Kind of some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what they do.
But
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, to be honest, how old is
Hook? Just like they're gonna force it down your throat, kind of like Roman beforehand.
Yeah, for real. But to be honest with you, I think the whole host of WrestleMania shit is kind of whack. It was cool when Bill Buckner did it and all that other shit.
Hogan got to be like what, mid-70s?
Yeah.
Like mid-70s, isn't it?
Damn.
67. He's 67 years old.
Hey, Ric Flair was still doing it.
Ric Flair is 72. Undertaker and Stone Cold are 56. So he's 67. Hulk Hogan 67. Yeah. Yeah, but you know that's crazy though, because he looks old for 67. Why do I keep doing it? I'm changing the fucking thing.
Hey, I like how I look. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be Krill's camera.
Oh, my bad.
That's all good.
Old white man.
Oh, Booty 53.
Remember, they don't age well. And I'm saying that straight up.
Oh no,
No, the sun messes their skin up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, there's no, they took some fucking drugs back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no secret about that shit.
Hey, I'm sure. Nah, has Booker T chicken? I mean, Booker T is up there, man.
Booker T's not as old as. I don't think Booker T's as old as them though.
He should be hitting his late 40s. If I'm not mistaken. He still look good. I saw him at the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, Booker T definitely does look still look good for his age.
Hey, he's in shape. He look like he can still fight.
Right? What was that, Lay? We didn't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
We didn't hear that last part you just said.
You look like you still go. Booker shows definitely look like you still go.
Booker T's 56 years also. 56 years old also.
You see, Booker T looks good for 50. Because I remember he was up. Damn.
But
Truth.
He probably took less bump than Undertaker. Well, Undertaker was taller.
Look at our Truth.
R-Truth is 49. He's 49.
What?
Look at him though.
Well,
yeah, they're good. Yeah,
you look the same.
Yeah, but you could tell those guys. Those are the hood black guys, man. You everybody got those guys in the hood. Walk around cleaning cars. Look mad young.
You know what the difference is though? They don't look like they're full of stress. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't look like they deal with too much stress. Maybe Booker T back in the day in WCW, but like R-Truth look like he happy right now.
Yeah, look like they haven't aged at all.
Yeah, MVP is 47 himself. John Cena's 44.
No.
Yeah,
how old is Roman?
Roman Reigns.
Because that's the new batch. You gotta.
He's 35.
Start getting in position. Look.
Wow, Roman Reigns is 2 years older than me.
That's what I'm saying. Your new batch is getting old too.
Roman's 35, 34.
Yeah.
Roman's 35.
Roman's 35. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better start grooming some new guys.
Well, the thing with wrestling is he can go until like 50 years old. Batista started wrestling when he was 40 something.
Damn.
Yeah, Batista's old. Batista's 52. Batista's
DDP started like 30 something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when everybody went to WCW and everybody was at WWF was saying those old guys. So back then, that age was supposedly old, but they was a lot younger than now. Shoot. Damn.
Yeah, but the business always been built on younger guys coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's always been built on. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the younger people. They're doing that now on SmackDown intelligently, but on Raw, that's just a shit show. It's just like, that's what you do. You build up the younger dudes and then they do the same, like Jericho. Like me and Thing was talking about before, how Jericho does it.
Yeah.
How is Jericho doing over there?
I'm going to get paid regardless. You know what I mean? You got to be that guy.
Yeah. So the way Jericho did
Jericho's making his money doing his thing, man. I mean, for what it is. You know what I mean? For what it is.
So the way Jericho did it was that he figured out a way.
He got some shit for that last spot.
No, I mean, I don't blame him for it.
Hogan?
I don't blame him for it. Whoever did the production of that shit. All right, so since you don't know, you remember War Games, the two ring cage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
together.
Yeah, and then they had the cage on top, and I remember the rules were if you left the cage, you lost. But that's besides the point. So in AEW, they did that same match, and Jericho was on top of the cage, and the other guy threatened to throw him off the cage if they didn't quit. So his team quit. They threw him off the cage anyway. The problem was,
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the problem was when he landed on the safety pad, the camera angle showed all of that.
Oh.
So there was no illusion of danger there.
But we already know it's a show. We know they should make it obvious. Like,
no,
it's just...
the thing is, in professional wrestling, you have to protect the finish. We go there for the illusion of it being real, right? So that's why I want to be entertained. When you show me it's fake like that, you're spitting in our faces. Like, we got your money any fucking way. So
it has to look like murder.
I agree. So at least put a table on top of the.
It has to look like murder.
No, it has
to look like murder. Yeah.
It was just the wrong camera angle because when they showed the replays made it look like it was dangerous.
Hopefully that's Hopefully that's the view
they went with the over the top angle when it should have just been on the side.
Yeah. Like they should have showed him fall off and then like not hit the ground and then change it to where he's on the ground already.
Yeah, I got me.
So at least let the paramedics be there to cover up the pads.
Yeah. Because sometimes like when they jump off of the Hell in the Cell onto that table, you can tell there's an airbag there. But they they always have an angle so it doesn't look so blatant. You know what I'm saying?
And Shane McMahon, I think it was against The Miz. I think they was on top of some shit. I don't know where they went, where the hell they went. It looked like an antenna. And he just power bombed Shane McMahon.
Yeah,
all the way down. I was like, what? Nah.
Yeah, that was at WrestleMania. They were on one of the scaffolds, holding the lights and shit like that. I remember that.
Yeah. I was like, nah. You see? Now that I know that wrestling is like not fake, because you can't even say fake because they'll get offended. I've seen a couple of times somebody smack the shit out of the reporter. You think it's fake?
No, yeah. But
it's made up, but you could tell, like, come on. They had to put saying they did it to May. Old May.
Mae Young,
They bombed her through the thing. I was like, nah, they had to have something there, bro.
The thing is this, the thing is this. If they didn't have something there for them, they would have been dead.
Word.
You feel me?
They was like 300.
So, all right. So the reason why I'm saying that the camera angle makes a lot of difference, think about this. You remember the movie I'ma Get You Sucker?
Mm-hmm.
You remember in the diner where the old lady start beating the shit out of everybody and you clearly see it's a white dude in a wig? That's comedy, right? Now imagine Fast and the Furious. You see Vin Diesel replaced by an old woman in a wig beating the shit out of everybody. There's a comedy movie that does it and then a serious movie that does it. You're like, hold up, time out. No. This is bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I have seen something like that in the movie.
Yeah.
The double is like, the double's a Chinese guy.
They did that. They kind of did that in the Rundown. I don't know if you remember that when they were when he was fighting the people in the jungle. You saw his stunt double fighting.
Yeah, by mistake. Ooh.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in the suspension. You can deal with it in a comedy, but in a serious movie, whether it's beyond belief anyway, but in like a serious movie like that, you don't want to see shit like that.
Make sure you hide it well.
Yeah, like if you're gonna tell me you're gonna kill this fucking guy, and I see him jump on a safety pad, my man, you should have stabbed him.
It's like a magician. You know it's not real that he cut the whole body.
Yeah.
But you don't want to see how he did it. Don't fuck this shit up for me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
It's a mirror.
Don't lie. Let me live in the illusion.
I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
Did it ruin it for
Yeah,
everybody, you think? Oh, it was just you guys, because you guys are professionals. So other people like me would have been like, yeah, no, I didn't see shit. Everything looked good to me.
So here's the thing, show. AEW.
Once you see that angle, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Once you see the angle, you'll see it.
He said rookies will see it.
No, yeah. AEW is kind of like for professionals.
And you're gonna see, instead of it like if you hit a floor, nothing's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's kind of like AEW's for professionals, because they're supposed to be the people who want to actually see wrestling. This is the alternative, which they're actually starting to become more like the WWE than I've ever fucking seen. They had a fucking they had a hell of a year. First year, bro, the matches with Peck and fucking Kenny Omega, Moxley, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody,
They had fucking match beyond match, and it was beautiful. And then they said, yo, we could do whatever we want. We can have a Mexican exploding ring match. The only problem was they're explosive with fireworks for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, that was big. That was a big fuck up.
yeah.
The
It was supposed to be a death match.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a death match, and that shit just went left.
Somebody blew a mean fart.
And somebody food it.
Word.
And they got all kinds of shit for it, and now follow this up with that. Like, you do that, and then follow this up with that.
Yeah.
Like what just happened. And it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah. And,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. And but by the way, these matches were on free TV. They were not pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they did it. Shit, it's free. Fuck it.
No, but
Bring out the mats.
The thing is, show, it's like we came in here for wrestling and not the geriatrics, and now you replace all that wrestling with the geriatrics. Because I honestly don't need to see someone fall off a fucking cage inside of a War Games match, because I'm a purist, right? So I know what War Games is. And if anybody who's like us knows what War Games is, this is what we're expecting. Now, the new people who don't know what War Games is, they've never seen it before. So if you give us something that's a traditional War Games, you give them the lineage of what War Games is. You know it's what to expect. If every match that has a cage around the ring turns into a fucking Hell in a Cell, there's no point to have a fucking War Games match. There's no point to that.
But it's crazy. I've seen them change stuff like that whenever they want. WWE changed the rules with the Royal Rumble. The winner used to be supposed to be finishing up the WrestleMania. Now they don't do that no more. Like, he was supposed to be the last match. I mean, now he fights for a title in the middle of the card sometimes. Wherever the fuck we put him.
Yeah, it was supposed to be you get a title shot at the main event of WrestleMania. Now you just get a title shot. They get away with it because they call it one of the main events.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the last match of the card.
Everybody in every other arena, boxing, mixed martial arts, the main event is literally the title shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The headline in the card. You know what I'm saying? This shit is like, yo, he's getting a championship shot. Really? That's what we're doing?
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Wherever the hell I want to put him.
You get your championship shot. It was like, yo, if you're gonna put me in the front of the card, just let me know I ain't worth shit, and just let me go. I go to another promotion.
Yeah.
I go to New Japan, and I'll be the main event there because I'm a name and I can draw.
You know what's crazy? All of a sudden, the first card of the match is just as big as the last card in the match.
Yeah.
I never grew up like that.
Me neither.
The first card in the match sets the tone, but it was always one of those, who's starting off? Oh, this match? All right. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing crazy. The only time that when the match started the pay-per-view, that was when it was crazy, when it was either the Royal Rumble who started the pay-per-view or like a Hell in a Cell or a gimmick match.
The first match was always Brooklyn Brawler against Bruno Sammartino or somebody.
Coco Beware
Real
versus fucking Virgil or something.
They didn't even have an entrance music. The shit would just start with them in the ring. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, for real. Lay, you remember that one year that almost every pay-per-view was the Oriental Express versus the fucking Rockers? The Orient Express versus the Rockers, that's all it was.
The Rockers, yeah. Yeah, it was something like that, yeah. Or it was Tino Santana versus somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was somebody like that. Yeah. Now, my thing is, if you have the Royal Rumble, right? If that's the name of the pay-per-view, how is that not the last match? How do I have a championship match at the end of it? It don't make no sense. The name of the pay-per-view is the name of the match. You know what I'm saying? So you're telling me I know who's gonna wrestle Brock next year already? Brock wins, and all of a sudden now Brock has to find out afterwards who's gonna wrestle. And that's what makes sense, because Brock is always a champion at this point. I'm talking like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. It's the last match of the card. You know what I'm saying? Always Royal Rumble. Survivor Series. The last match of the card should be the Survivor Series match. Easily.
Yeah. Or the Soul Survivors match. Remember that one?
All right.
The two last matches. Yeah, Soul Survivor.
I miss those rules, man. You lose. Hulk Hogan
they should bring back
been eliminated.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was 1 against 4 now.
Yeah,
everybody eliminated. Shit.
Mm-hmm. And they told stories, man. They're not really telling stories nowadays.
And the funny thing with that is you can build a star as good as you can do it at the Royal Rumble or the Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy survived by himself, they say it's 4 against that guy, right? And he at least eliminates 3, and one dude gets lucky. You're like, he still went that far. Or, if you can do some Roman Reigns shit and just eliminate everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Either he does it weeks by, but still you're like, he still got it. You know what I'm saying? To do it. But they don't do that shit nowadays. You got the biggest contract, you got the biggest matches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now
there's a click nowadays.
It's like a shit show.
It's funny because it's like boxing and UFC turned into the promotion of WWE, and WWE is turning into boxing and UFC, where it's no longer you earned a shot, you got a shot in the WWE. Now it's who's gonna give us the most money during this pay-per-view. Where the UFC's like that. Before it was, Nate Marquardt went on a fucking 5-0 run. He's gonna fight Anderson Silva because he deserved it. Not Chael Sonnen, who came out of nowhere, but he's talking shit. You know what I'm saying? When now fucking Jake Paul.
That's the Conor syndrome. It's the Conor syndrome.
Yeah.
You got the biggest mouth. Conor hasn't won a fight in about 2.5 years, right? He hasn't won a fight. No, a year and a half, correctly. He lost to Cerrone. He beat Cerrone, but then he's lost consistently. And now he's talking about, I want to move up to 170 to get a title fight. I'd have been like, no. As Usman, I'd have been like, nah, man, who have you beat? Dude, yourself, get to the end of the line, beat some of these dudes, and then we'll talk. I don't care. I understand who your name is, but my man, I've been hand and ass. I haven't lost in 14 fights.
Well, he beat Cerrone.
Yeah, but that was like a year ago.
That's what got him the other fight, I think.
Yeah, and then now he just got his ass handed to him. Nicely, by the way.
Yeah.
He got ended. What? It wasn't a decision. He got stopped.
Yeah.
I beg to differ though. He was handling him the first few minutes. He was doing his little boom bang, and then the kid figured out, if I break your leg, you can't really fight. So he caught him with that first one. I was like, oh.
And then he got tagged, right? And what happened? His chin got exposed again. His chin got exposed again. No, but his chin, he was also kept doing his Conor shit like, his hits don't matter. All of a sudden, you end up the same with Khabib, the same with Nate. Yep. Your ego, son, got ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? Then what happens when he loses? Oh, my camp wasn't that good. My man, just take the L and walk away.
Word. Hey,
Why
come
must
back
you need
and
an
make more
excuse?
money.
Oh, because you talk so much shit.
Yeah. And
I think Lay's cutting out.
yeah. No, yeah. And to be honest with you, you notice he doesn't last very long. So in that first round, when you get past that, his cardio isn't really there. Like his cardio might be there, but his there's something that changes, and Poirier saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Poirier saw that. If Donald Cerrone would have outlasted those shoulder shots, it would have been a different story. It could have been a different story.
Yeah, because Cerrone starts late. Cerrone's a late starter. He always has been.
Yeah.
Always will be. Even though he's been fighting like shit lately anyway. But that's the thing with McGregor. You gotta endure or evade for that first round and a half, and then after that, he's fair game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His tank is terrible.
Yeah. Look what Mayweather did to him.
Yeah.
Mayweather played with him for 8 rounds and then said, "Oh, you tired now?" Pop, 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 pop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Evander Holyfield his ass.
Word.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta, it's that old saying, I'll take you into the deep. Nate said it from the beginning. I'm gonna take him into the deep waters, and then he did exactly what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take you into the deep waters, and I'm gonna choke you out, son. And then Khabib made it even worse because he was like, I'm gonna drop you and then choke you out.
Yeah.
And I'm just better than you, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just better than you, period. Just want you to understand, you came into the wrong place, talking the wrong shit to the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Other cats, man. I'm gonna choke you out real quick, son.
No, yeah, for real.
Showed that in a minute. As soon as he
McGregor goes,
grabbed on the first
I want a
round.
rematch. Why? I beat you. Why?
Yeah.
I beat you.
He destroyed McGregor.
Word. You ain't showing me shit to give you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then he retires and goes, now you get nothing. He retired, now you get nada,
yeah,
bro.
for real.
I don't have to fight you ever.
This bores me.
For real.
I'm out of here.
Yo,
There
but
you go.
even if you go back to the second,
I mean, don't get me wrong. McGregor's still a big payday. I'll take that fight right now.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I would too.
Hell yeah.
But even if you go back
to
the second fight with Nate Diaz, towards those final rounds, McGregor was stalling. He knew he was winning by points, and you see him running away from Nate Diaz. Like he was on some, yo, my man, I won this, so I'm not gonna exert myself no more. He was running away from Diaz at the end of that second fight. Like he did his thing, but you could tell that he had no gas after that.
But the irony is that he was talking shit about Mayweather doing that in boxing. Now he's pulling the same strategy. I loved it. I was like,
oh yeah,
kind of grappling match with Nate, he's gonna get choked out again. So he had to stay away from him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He knew it because Nate's gas tank is absurd.
No, yeah, it
They
is.
do triathlons on fucking every other weekend. They're savages. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Even though he be looking tired and dead, he be looking terrible towards the last rounds. Blood everywhere. He's always bleeding.
Yeah, he's a bleeder. They got that tissue build up there. They're terrible.
yo, for real. Yo, let's segue into this. What is it? This Saturday, Oliveira versus Chandler.
Yeah.
For the lightweight title, because Khabib's retired now, so they vacated his championship. Chandler, that one fight he had with the dudes running away from, I don't know, but I know him from Bellator.
Me too.
Is that the little midget guy? He
Which
came
one?
over, knocked somebody over.
Yeah.
The first fight knocked him out.
Yeah.
He knocked out Hooker. Hooker.
Yeah.
He's like 5'5". He good too.
But
I saw him.
he's solid though. Like
Yeah,
if you look at his body, that motherfucker's solid.
Yeah, he look like a wrestler. You can tell.
Yeah. But yo, I think that's gonna be a good fight.
He got that wrestler frame, son. That's that wrestler frame.
Yeah, for real.
Short stock.
Nah,
Savages, bro.
yeah. But the problem is though, Oliveira is
I
the
think
fucking
it's gonna.
submission.
This is where one of those points where the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling negate each other, and they're gonna have to scrap.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to scrap.
Yeah. Especially.
Yeah, but the problem is Chandler's a wrestler. So usually the wrestling and the BJJ negate each other, and they got to just stand up and scrap.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
what happens with wrestlers. When wrestlers do it, it's like you got two wrestlers and like, yo, we just got to scrap because we're not going to get anywhere wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chandler might win that scrap game because he just knocked somebody out, so he obviously can do it.
Well, Oliveira is also a fucking finisher though. If Chandler took Oliveira down, there's a strong chance Oliveira could fucking tap him out.
So his jiu-jitsu is better than his wrestling?
Oliveira, yeah, he has a very strong jiu-jitsu game.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oliveira is world class. He's world class. Yeah, he's legit. Yeah.
Those are the ones you don't try to take down. No. Get up.
Yeah.
They even drop. They drop by themselves. They're gonna come down. No. Get your ass up, referee.
But he also dismantled Tony Ferguson too in his last fight.
Yes, he did.
Damn, he killed the kid. That's my boy.
Tony is no joke. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. NuKKle. And he's fighting too. Who's he fighting? Some other dude.
I forgot the cat's name.
Yeah.
The cat's name. I know he's fighting, but I forgot his name.
Yeah. I saw the countdown earlier today.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good.
Same card?
Yeah, same card. This co-main event and main event. Yo, you might want to catch that countdown show so that way you can brush up on what Oliveira could do. But yo, that's this Saturday, right? If I'm not mistaken. That shit's supposed to be. That shit should be good.
We gotta come back on Monday and review that, man. Don't be like that.
For real.
The card is pretty solid all around, so it should be something you completely worth watching it.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it. It's homework for the podcast.
You know what card was worth it? That last one where the first time they went in front of people and they broke like 7 people's legs and Chris Weidman broke his shin.
Yeah.
Yo.
Damn. Bro, what goes around comes around. Did he do that to Silver?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Payback.
You know,
that's the same move.
You know, he put out a tweet saying that he didn't celebrate when Silver did it. Like, he ran around the ring because he won, but he didn't realize he was hurt and shit. But then again, he did interviews talking about we practiced that. We practiced putting the knee there to break his leg. Like, come on.
Well, not the break, just the check.
No, that's what he said.
You gotta check those kicks.
Those were his words. We practiced that. Yeah. Because usually when you check your leg kick, you pick your leg up. Yeah. Like you pick your leg up and you so that way you don't have all your weight on it and it can move with it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like to dissipate the energy.
And that is not digging into your thigh, so you can keep moving. The point of that kick is to not let you move. You don't move that, you don't have that lead leg to move anymore, to stand on, to throw your punch. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of that. But once you pick it up and hit your calf, that's just like, it's like shit on calf. You're like, all right, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? I can still move. Yeah. Because it's not the biggest muscle you have in your body, period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kicking my soft tissue. Now you kicking the rock now. Yeah. The rock on rock. We're going to both suffer.
And if you kick somebody's shin, that's the shin bone or shin bone. It's like whoever's tougher at that point.
And wild men lose.
Yeah.
He did. And then
I mean, he won Silver, so hey, he put it to the test twice.
Yo, but not for nothing, I feel sorry for Uriah Hall, cause he went. I know he went through some shit when he knocked out that dude, No Smith Fighter, and then to see Weidman, it's like in his I can imagine in his head he's like, I'm not beating people, I'm hurting people. And there's a difference when you're a martial artist. You're not trying to hurt someone. You want to beat them and knock them out or whatever to win the fight. But the last thing you want to do is hurt somebody. He could have killed that dude with that spinning back kick and then broke Weidman's leg. Whether it's his fault or not, dude, that fucks with you, bro.
That's how you end up getting hurt because you try to tone your shit down and you get rocked.
Yeah, but I think that's what made him mediocre when he got into the UFC.
Yeah, he pulled back.
Yeah.
He should have.
My thing is, my man. If I'm this good, I'm just this good. You guys have to catch up.
Yeah,
that's what Anderson Silva was doing.
Yeah,
Anderson Silva was doing that so clear. Like, my man, you guys have to catch up to me. I don't have to do anything. at all.
This is a competition.
That's what all the best ones. John Jones, Chuck Liddell, everybody that was good. Like, yo, you guys, GSP, you guys got to be on my level. I don't have to do anything else but just be me.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Demetrius Johnson.
You can't fear your greatness. That's a problem. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You have to embrace it and go with it. That's all you got to do.
Yo,
Except,
Mike Tyson never
except
said
Jones,
that.
he embraces his greatness and
hurt him.
cocaine.
Yeah, but he embraced it a little too much with the cocaine and the fucking running into pregnant women. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My man celebrated his greatness.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
But I always thought it was funny when he goes, yo, I beat you after a weekend of cocaine to Daniel Comey. I was like, oh, think about that. He called you a burger.
But you know what the crazy shit is though? Motherfucking Scarface got shot up by a machine gun and still kept walking. So you bragging that cocaine made you numb to pain, man. You know.
Well, no, because remember when he beat him, I think no. He beat him the last time I beat him with a head kick, and I'm like, yo, that had nothing to do with steroids. That he was a better fighter.
No, yeah, that was a good. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a.
That just means you're better.
Yeah,
timed everything perfectly.
Yeah, he did the oldest trick in the book.
I remember Krills was like, oh.
Nah, yeah. He did the oldest trick in the book. He did the I'm gonna look at your legs and kick you in the head shit. He caught Cormier with that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Cormier was crying after that.
But
he's the winner.
Yo, but I'm not.
Remember, Jones is also known for that. He's known for Jones is known for that savant kick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Down with shit.
But yo, I'm not gonna lie though. If they gonna overturn that shit for me, I've been like, a fucking overturn it. He popped. I don't give a shit if he knocked me out. Just like Chelsea. Nah, they didn't.
They just gonna return it to it.
They stripped his title, but they didn't take the win away from him. Like Chael Sonnen said, he's like, yo, if they would have stopped the fight because he broke his toe, I'd have been the champion.
You know what I'm saying? You got KO'd, so
yeah.
It's not like it was a decision. No, he got dropped.
Yeah. Like I can understand if he was on like performance enhancers and he was on like some fucking Vitor Belfort type TRT or some steroids or some shit, then I can understand that, but
I heard the story about Vito. That's why I'm laughing. That slick motherfucker. Yeah. I'm low on testosterone, so I gotta take 100 grams.
I gotta.
Vito came in. Vito literally came in with the dad bod. All of a sudden, he looked like my man Henry Cavill in Superman. I was like, whoa, what just happened? Like, what just happened, bro? Yo, a month ago, you didn't look like that, bro, at all.
I had a deficiency.
Yeah, it's crazy. My man came in, 40-something years old with the testosterone of an 18-year-old? Like, come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. You bugging. That's dangerous.
I heard about that little trick he used to use the steroids.
Like, yo, imagine Mayweather right now with the speed and power he had when he was fucking coming up.
He's the greatest in the world.
The word.
Forever. 75-year-old still Mayweather.
Uncle Ruckus in there. Just
you hold my cane. Beat the shit out of Canelo again. Yo, Lay, if you talking, I can't hear you. I don't want to interrupt him. I gotta repeat what you said. I don't know if it's me.
No, it's I don't know what's going on, but
yeah,
he can hear us. But like sometimes your voice doesn't come through. Yeah.
There you go. I hear you. My fault.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying, like, when Vitor stopped doing it, he caught that Anderson kick to the face.
Oh yeah.
Flush. I was like, oh, the reactions are so quick now, is it?
Oh yeah.
You're a little slow, aren't you?
And he had that gut blubber.
Mm-hmm.
he looked like a normal guy cutting weight then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He don't look strong.
Said, all right. Anderson said, oh, you're not as cut. Eat it.
Mm-hmm.
You're a little slower today. I see you, man. I got you. Like, it's kind of like he looked at Forrest Griffin when he hit him with that punch or something. Like, what are you doing to yourself, son?
Yeah, for real.
these people. I'll just drop you for the world. I'm gonna do your favor and drop you right now, and then quickly. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Yo,
He looked it up on some like.
that was live action slow motion.
My man saw those punches coming like he got bit by a spider, like Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did the.
That was slow. He's throwing a hook.
Shit,
Anderson
man.
Silva, one of my favorite. You know what? That's a great question. What's some of y'all
About that, how it happened,
fighter?
like how was his perspective? Oh
Say
yeah,
that again?
that shit is awesome. The way he does it, because Forrest is a clown.
Yeah.
Forrest is a clown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Forrest is a clown. He was like, yo, he looked at me like, Forrest Griffin looked at me, he said like, he looked at me like, yo, what are you doing, you idiot? What the fuck are you doing, sir? It's like, you're embarrassing yourself. And then he dropped him. He's like, yo, you're embarrassing yourself. Don't do this. That's exactly how Forrest said it.
Damn. Damn, son.
Man. His heyday, he was one of my favorites, man.
Nah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite growing up, Lay?
UFC had to be the Iceman, Liddell, because it was just like it was literally like you picture UFC fighters like has to be that guy, right? Isn't that not an MMA fighter looks like?
Yeah.
But then again, he was dropping damn near everybody. He was just like everything was him dropping Tito because he was such a dick.
Yeah.
I always like to see an asshole get their asses handed to them. Like it's like a bully getting their asses whooped. You know what I mean? You just love to see that. All that yak all of a sudden, the dude that doesn't say a word just drops you like, finally.
Yeah.
Shit. Shut him up and get him out the way. Let's bring somebody else in. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah, but definitely it was really like Rich Franklin, and you know, like he's a math teacher, but he looks like a teacher.
Yeah.
Like you look at him like, yo, why? How is he so good at this? Wait, what's wrong? No. But he was really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all angles.
That's what it is. Yeah. He said, "Hold this textbook. I'm gonna go take care of business right now."
For real.
Hold my.
I'll teach you calculus in a second. I got you. Yeah.
For real.
And then GSP, because when I started watching it, he was coming up.
Yeah.
And that's when he pulled up that "I'm not impressed by your performance," the most backhanded compliment ever that you ever heard in MMA. He was like, "I thought you did good, but I wasn't impressed by it." I was like, "Wait, what?" No.
Stupid accent made it sound so much funnier. I am not impressed with their performance.
You so loving this shit. Nah, you wasn't as good as I thought you were.
I am not impressed. Okay. I am not impressed.
The accent.
Yo, that accent kills me every time. No, it's okay.
Oh my God.
He said that to was it Matt Hughes?
Yeah, Matt Hughes.
Matt Hughes, yeah.
And then Matt Hughes broke his fucking arm off. Are you impressed?
No, was that the second time he fought?
No. When he lost the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he got into the cage.
second time is when he said it. The second time,
yeah.
They were like, "I was not impressed," and then he beat Matt Hughes.
Yeah, same way.
He went beat on everybody.
Yeah.
He started beating everybody until Matt Serra, and then he went on that ass whooping streak that he did.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Now I'm the greatest welterweight of all time, and you just gotta. It's what I am."
Yeah.
It's what I am. You know what I'm saying?
You came back recently. What happened?
He came back recently, and he beat Michael Bisping for the middleweight title, and then retired.
Yeah.
What the hell? I thought he was gonna keep going. He looked good. He looked okay. Nope. He needed to lose weight. That gut.
No, he looked good, but he was like, "Yo, fuck it." Yeah. And him and Dana White wouldn't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's why he did it there.
Yeah. So some of the problems was because of the Reebok deal. The Reebok deal prevents you from having sponsors, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of the money that he lost because he couldn't have sponsors for that fight, Dana White didn't want to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why there was a discussion. Yeah.
Gatorade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two of the biggest sponsors in sports that anybody wants. And because of, like you said, the Reebok deal, they were like, "Oh, they can't be on your thing." He was like, "Well, fuck this. I mean, why you like? They pay like $5,000 or $4,000 or some bullshit price. You pay me more."
Yeah, give me the difference, fool.
Xbox.
You don't want me to wear them.
Who the fuck what do you? No. Xbox is giving me like 400,000, and you guys are giving me 4,000.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
That's what it was.
Crazy.
That's why Stitch stopped working in the UFC because he was sponsored also. A lot of these fighters make their money from the sponsors in the fight. Like some fighters would have sponsors, and then they'll be like 10,000 to show and 10,000 to win, where their sponsors will give them like $75,000, $100,000 just to have their shit on there.
Absolutely correct. Like I remember, me and my boys was talking about it a long time ago. It's like, yo, when you have one sponsor on your shorts, that's when you've made it.
Yeah.
GSP had his sign, and then had like an Under Armour sign, like near his dick.
Yeah.
You know, this is where I'm at. And then you have Demetrius, who had a big ass Xbox shit on his ass.
Yeah.
You know, the fucking logo, and you're like, I only need one sponsor.
And, yo,
that's it. I'm good. And other guys, you got like Condom Depot and all this other shit.
Word. 1-800 calls for kids and shit. Yo, Anderson Silva.
For one.
Anderson Silva was sponsored by fucking Burger King, and he didn't wear shit.
Yeah, he just had the colors that kind of look like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like, look, at one point, who was it? There was a fighter that got sponsored by, I forgot who it was. They were gonna, Rampage was gonna get sponsored by Nike, right?
Oh yeah, they stopped.
And then he lost, and Nike was like, no.
Yeah.
He lost his title, and Nike was like, yeah, we're good, we're fine, we're good. And then Nike was backing Jones, and then Jones started his cocaine shit, and they went away. You know what I'm saying?
And then Reebok was like,
yeah,
nobody's getting sponsored.
But the thing I love about Reebok is they got the fighters' names wrong. Like they had the gear that had the fighters' names.
Yeah.
They got them all wrong. Every fighter, you're like, wow, really? Then you're paying shit, and then on top of paying shit, you don't want to cover nobody.
Yeah. And their fight gear look horrible.
I don't know much. Weird deal.
The Venom shit they have now actually looks alright. It actually looks like fighter gear.
Like Venom is a Muay Thai first base gear.
Yeah.
And now they came to MMA. You know what I'm saying? Like they know what they use. Like them Reebok shorts was trash. I remember somebody wanted to give me some for my birthday so I could train. I was like, no, I'm good. I'll keep this. I got sprawl ones that are old as fuck, and I'll just roll with those.
Yeah.
Because those are comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, I hear you.
I don't need them John Stockton shorts. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good. I don't need my ball sacks falling out of this shit while I'm doing something, bro. It's weird.
Yeah, I hear you. Shit.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite fighter, Show?
Favorite fighter? I had a couple growing up. I had Randy Couture, the Natural.
Okay.
He always used to fuck up your guy, Iceman. Even though he was like 100 years old, Randy looked like 100 with his bald head. Fuck you up real quick. Roman Gecko.
Right.
Come in. I used to love...
Right, dropping people.
Yup. GSP, it was one of my favorite, but Matt Hughes too. I used to like Matt Hughes a lot more to GSP beat him though.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Hughes was my man though. He was short, stocky wrestler. He fucked everybody up, I think.
Yeah.
And recently, John Jones, but he's losing my vote. He keeps doing fucking up. Like, yo, chill. Like, damn, do it once, okay. You gotta keep
I gotta give Jones this one. I appreciate him trying to get fighters paid more. I can appreciate that.
Is he trying to get fighters paid more, or is he trying to get him paid more?
Word.
Yo, listen, if Jones gets paid more, then Usman and everybody else is a champion has to get paid more. Yo, Canelo made $30 million, even more than that on his last fight, because he got the pay-per-view right points.
Yeah.
What
I'm against that. You know what I'm saying? But that's because, Dana's a racist. Or whatever, I'm not going to say anything about that.
Or whatever.
Yeah. We got to keep it neutral.
Why wasn't Demetrius Johnson plastered all over the place and he had the best record and pound for pound the best fighter in the world, period?
Word.
Yo,
He should have been the Ronda Rousey of the game.
Just throwing it out there, just saying. But what do you want to do? Sage Northcutt, Ronda Rousey, Conor McGregor, all these pretty white folks. She was pushing them hard.
Yeah.
And they all wound up being burgers at the end of the day. Well, it's kind of except for McGregor that much, you know what I'm saying? Nobody sees that?
I saw it. I've always said it. UFC is the promotion. They need to do the promotion for Demetrius Johnson. How do you say he doesn't sell tickets? Motherfucker, tell the world this is the pound for pound best fucking fighter. He's 5'2", got the fastest hands in the planet, the fastest shot. He's undefeated over the last fucking, 11 fights at the time? Like, come on.
Fights, yeah.
Come on, son.
Show real what the fuck he did.
And
yo.
the thing, and the thing is, he has a highlight reel. GSP at the end of his career was holding people down. I'm not gonna dispute that. But Demetrius Johnson literally tapped someone out in the last 5 seconds of the fight. He was winning unanimously.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
By an incredible armbar too. He did a back body drop armbar.
Yeah. That's some shit that should have never worked.
That should have been on World Star. I'd have had that shit on World Star, Media Takeout, YouTube, fucking Last Week Tonight, NBC, everywhere. That dude's kick.
I would have put that shit on Wildin' Out. Like, my man, this is how I'm gonna submit you, bro. Right here.
Yo,
like
for real.
Or some Wildin' Out this shit. Whatever, just put it everywhere, bro.
Yo, for real, yeah. They put that dude's kick, that Taekwondo kick, when he was holding the dude and he kicked him. They put that shit everywhere.
Oh, shit. That was some Uriah Hall shit.
Yeah.
I was going to compare him to that. Hit him, boom.
Yeah, they put that kick everywhere. They put Conor McGregor knocking out Jose Aldo in those fucking, 15 seconds everywhere. It's like, come on, man. It's not like Demetrius Johnson's a dickhead or some shit. You know.
Everywhere. But when Khabib choked him out, you didn't see that shit that often.
Oh yeah, he got humble real quick.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. Thinking about it, I saw the Khabib fight the night of Khabib, and then I really didn't see. Look at McGregor tapping out. Oh my god.
But you know what I think it was though? I think because McGregor's a showman, so he's gonna say what he needs to say. He doesn't necessarily mean 100% of the shit he says, but Khabib took that shit personal, and Khabib punished him for it.
With all due respect, anybody that's seen anything with Khabib knows Khabib is about two things: his family and his religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you're gonna go out there and speak about the two things that the man holds most serious,
he's gonna fuck you up.
Yo, Khabib does not give a fuck about showmanship. Be like, yo, listen. Oh, you want to talk about this? Fantastic. I'm gonna choke your bitch ass out, and it's gonna be all personal.
Oh yeah.
Just think about it. All personal. All of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to know. Not everybody understands the game like Chael and Conor do. Dudes ain't built the same, son. Some dude is here to hand ass and be the best. He don't give a fuck about selling tickets. He just wants to win.
Yeah.
And win. That's it. I don't give a fuck about what you say, but if you say the wrong shit to me, guess what's gonna happen? What happened?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
And the crazy shit is people want to be like, yo, they got it from WWE. They got that shit from Mayweather.
Yep. Number one showman in the world.
They got all those talking shit from Mayweather, and he got that shit from Ali. But the only way shit like that work is if you doing your job in the fucking ring.
Mayweather,
you better back it up.
Lee Mayweather kind of thing.
Yeah,
Absolutely correct. Yes, absolutely. If you're gonna be about all that smack talking, once it comes time to it, you better win, and you better win impressively.
Yeah. What was this dude's name? Lee, the black dude that was fighting Tony Ferguson for the interim title, and he was talking hella shit.
Lee?
Kevin Lee. Was it Kevin Lee?
Evan Lee. I think Evan Lee. Yeah. Evan Lee.
He was talking mad shit, and he was getting famous. And then he gets his ass kicked by Ferguson, and he nowhere to be seen now.
It has to. You have to know who you're doing it to and when you're doing it. You just can't pick somebody random to do it. Ferguson was a bad deal. Khabib was a bad example. You know what I'm saying? And Chael Sonnen Anderson was a bad deal. You know what I mean? You got to remember who you're doing it to. Even further back, Ken Shamrock was a bad deal with Tito Ortiz. Horrible idea.
Yeah.
And that's how it ended. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just. Some dudes are about promotion. Some dudes just want to fuck people up. That's it. Some dudes are really about that life.
Yeah, but once
I train to hurt people, that's all I do.
Once Jake Paul gets reality checked, that shit's gonna stop. Ain't nobody gonna watch him fight no more.
Who? He just knocked down a fucking champion, man. I'm surprised he even got to that.
He knocked out Ben Askren.
Ben Askren was a champion. I heard.
And he was a wrestler.
Like, he was a wrestler, man.
Don't get me wrong. I was sitting there like he's still a fighter that trained boxing. Like, you have to train boxing with your MMA because you start on the fucking feet.
Yeah.
But
how you survive?
I think Jake Paul could have knocked him out by missing. He's still knocked out from fucking Masvidal's knee.
Yeah, I think it was reminiscent in his head. He still had it. He's still ringing in there.
Yeah.
He don't even look like
that was a 2-second knockout. He said, no, he didn't.
He came in overweight. He fights at 170. He came in at 190. Like, come on, man. Yo, if that wasn't disrespectful in itself, that weight right there, come on, man. He deserved to get knocked out.
A cool million for it, so there you go.
No, yeah. Yep,
he took a cool million for it, so there you go. Sure.
Yo, you want to give me $100 million to fight Brock Lesnar right now? Let's go. I got gloves behind me. I'll take that ass whooping. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
Hell nah. I've seen what happens when Brock gets upset.
I'll eat through a straw for 6 months. $100 million, $100 million.
Man, fucked up Kofi Kingston.
Shit, he fucked up Frank Mir. You saw
that was by that Kofi Kingston thing was probably the stupidest squash match I've ever seen in a long.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to him.
You build up all that momentum, and then you just
for the Fox deal because
he cut out again.
Yeah,
but I think that was Brock Lesnar's call to squash him like that.
Nah. Well, all right. So going off of what Lay said earlier, we're not gonna call the WWE racist, but it kind of looked like that when Fox 5 bought the rights to SmackDown to air SmackDown, and Kofi Kingston loses in like 5 seconds. Just saying.
Bruh.
I'm just saying. 2 + 2 = 4. So
you're telling me Fox? You're telling me Fox isn't racist?
There you go. Now he's back.
Fox isn't racist?
Nah, he just said it. Shit.
Fox, WWE.
Yeah, and the Ku Klux Klan plus white supremacy equals very racist.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy because Bobby Lashley's the champion, and they dismantled the Hurt Business, which was one of the biggest things on Raw, which was the Roman Reigns version of Raw, and then now they have Jinder Mahal with these people on there, and it's like I don't get it. Because
they're going back to the Indian market.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. They Super Duper show and shit.
Yeah, that's that Abu Dhabi shit where
Abu Dhabi. That's why they keep fighting over there.
Where they execute journalists for not writing nice about them.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's those cats, the sheiks. That's those guys.
We don't want to deal with that.
No, but they're going back to India. They have an NXT thing over there now, so Jinder will probably get a title shot sometime soon to up the profile because if we're gonna be racist, we're gonna do it opportunity. Be opportunists when we're being racist. We gotta up that market, and then you'll never see Jinder again.
Oh yeah.
He'll disappear for a few years and come back again.
The crazy shit is when they made him champion, I wasn't mad at that. When they made him champion the first time, I wasn't mad at that. I was like, let's see what this man can do. And then they did the dumbest shit in the world. and they killed 2 birds with 1 stone: Shinsuke Nakamura and Jinder Mahal. It's like, come on, son. At that point,
that. It's like the Finn Balor thing. It's like it's right there for you. It's already built for you. What are you doing? And they just shit all over everything. Literally, it's like me giving both of you guys the greatest stock tip of all time, and you decide not to jump on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's it. That's all it is.
No.
It's like, you're gonna get a guaranteed $100 million if you just put your money in this for at least 2 months.
No.
That shit goes away. You're like, fuck that. We'll be alright.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's crazy. Creative
What can you
control.
do? It's what they do, man. If it's not homegrown, they don't fuck with it.
Yeah, sadly.
I never understood that shit. It's like it's you have a built-in market for these people.
Yeah.
From all over the fucking world. And you feel like, nah, I don't think that blue-eyed Irish guy is gonna make money for us. Really? Isn't that not your wheelhouse? He's Irish, white, blue eyes. That's you, man. That's all you guys.
Yeah.
Word.
Nah, let's go with this pale guy here with orange hair. What? No.
You gotta remember, the pale guy with orange hair
saying?
has muscles.
Sheamus.
The more McMahon can jack off on him. Like, what is wrong with you, bro?
Shit.
One of your best performers of all time was Shawn Michaels. He was under 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
His wrestling was
Bret Hart.
amazing. Make up for everything.
You know what I'm saying? Some of your best guys. Stone Cold was only 6'2".
Yo, and the crazy shit was Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, all these guys that went on after Hogan, none of them look like Hogan. And they did awesome. And then you still go, no, we need a Hogan.
Yeah.
We need John Cena to come in here. It's like, really? Like, I get it. I was a fan of John Cena before he did that Cyber Sunday shit. Dude, pinpoint. I can tell you when I hated John Cena.
That's the time.
I can tell you. My man pissed on the Undertaker's grave show. Pissed on it. Whipped his cock out and pissed on Undertaker's grave. And then Cyber Sunday, you either go up against Shawn Michaels, Big Show, or Kane. And this motherfucker said, I don't want to go up against either one of them because the Big Show's a monster and Kane's a big red machine and Shawn Michaels a veteran. They're all tough. What? Nah, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. You don't go to jail and knock out Big Bubba and then be afraid of the other niggas.
Word. I don't want to fight no more, man.
Yeah, like, come on. Especially when you're supposed to be this thug. And then he turned real quick into this fucking Marine. He couldn't even fucking salute or nothing. It's like, wow, son.
He did one movie. He did one movie that was garbage, and all of a sudden you're like, God damn it.
And it changed his whole persona. He's no longer a gangster. Now he's a fucking Marine. Like, you would swear he actually went to boot camp. Like, he fucking went to boot camp and became a chore.
And the irony is, the guy that did go to the Marines was Orton.
Yeah.
How fucking ironic is the fact that Orton was a guy that went to the military, went AWOL, but he still went.
Yeah.
And that gimmick was not given to him.
That's crazy. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shit we do for this country.
Mm-hmm. Now we got to rest.
Like, shit, man.
That's the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't understand that shit at all.
And what's killing wrestling right now is the fact that back in the like the Attitude Era or even the Ruthless Aggression Era or something, yo, you have a 3-hour show, and there's only one story being told. All the other stories are like manufactured, rushed, and shit like that. It's like, I don't like, how the fuck did Matt Riddle and Randy Orton get together?
I don't know. Randy Orton set a guy on fire. I don't know about you, but I see that as arson and murder.
Yeah.
But now he can chill with the stoner.
Yeah.
Just set a guy on fire.
Yeah, might as well.
We'll just look over that. Now he's nice. He's nice again.
And another thing, what happened to them? What happened to Alexa Bliss and The Fiend?
You know what I'm saying?
To this day,
Yeah, like it's
they
like
lost.
Like, yo, honestly, the Nation of Domination.
I legitimately not watch Raw like that, so I don't care.
No, yeah, I hear you. I don't really watch that shit as much either, but it's like, yo, the Nation of Domination, Los Boricuas, the Disciples of Apocalypse, like those were all groups. They were all gangs back in them days, and they all had their own shine. Then you had DX, and they all was able to do their own fucking thing. And then you had fucking Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart. They were the tag team champions, and they still did their thing. And fucking guys came out in skirts. They were called the Headbangers, and they did their thing. You can't get anyone over now. And when you do get them over, you shit all over them. The Hurt.
No,
Yo,
you can't do multiple storylines at the same time. You can't.
period.
You have to stick to the main event, and then
Filler matches.
women you get a minute and a half. Everything else is filler.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 hours. You can't fit anything else in there.
And then main event, and then you just do the. As they're going. You know what I'm saying? They go because they're full of shit, but you're like, yo, I sat through all those 3 hours and I feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget that SmackDown is 2 hours. I'm like, oh shit, we're back to Roman. I'm having a great time.
So you
I'm with
you
it.
like
I get it. I love the storyline. I get it. He comes out, he ends the show. I got no problem with it. If he comes out, his promo is Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman by himself can do a whole fucking... if Paul Heyman would have cut promos for 3 hours, between 3 hours, I would not be upset.
It'd be the best show that they put out in months.
Word.
Riddle, Randy Orton, the women, let's make that happen. I'm with it. But now you got Roman who can talk. You got the storylines you got going on. You got interesting stuff between IC title, right? You finally figure out Apollo Crews is really good and he can wrestle. Holy shit. What do you know?
Yeah. It took
who knew that? You know who knew that? The fucking world knew that.
Yeah, everyone knew that.
Did.
Yeah, everyone knew that except for these motherfuckers. He had to turn Nigerian and have an accent for them to know that he was a good fucking wrestler.
I don't like him.
Yo, when I heard the accent, I was like, wait a minute. You're from Colorado. Wait. It's like the opposite of the Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, aren't you from Jamaica?
You know what it was though?
I'll take it. He's Nigerian.
You know what it was? In the back, they didn't show this on camera, but in the back, he took the power of the Black Panther. He took the leaf, and they gave him the power of the Black Panther. That's why he has the accent now. He turned Wakandan on us. Yeah, and because
he took the flower.
Yeah. Forrest Whitaker was like, now we give you the power of the Black Panther. and he turned Wakandan on us, and everybody loves the shit. And then they go, yo, since you're Wakandan now, what kind of match would a Wakandan have?
Same with Big E. It was like,
a fucking drum match. No drums
what
used.
What the fuck was that?
What?
That's the first thing I was thinking. Are they gonna beat each other with drums or something?
But
I thought they was gonna have like a Nigerian tribe with drums all around the ring. Boom, 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 boom.
That's what I thought.
exactly That's what I thought too. I told Vince, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a bunch of. So we're gonna have kind of, and they can use a drum, then they use the sticks. No, it was just a hardcore match.
Yeah, pretty much.
A different name. They try to play this.
It's funny because even the people in the back didn't know what that meant. When he said it, we were like, what the fuck does that mean? What are we gonna do? We're writing this show. We don't know what the fuck we're doing here.
Yeah,
what is that called?
Let's put a fucking Kong out there. That fucking the trombone. Kong. Let's put that shit out there and replace it with a drum.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, but
don't know.
Yo, listen.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, they're rolling. There's one side of that's SmackDown is rolling pretty good, so I'm not mad at that. Because everything else is a problem.
Yo,
they're good.
Yeah, and the crazy shit is, I would be down for any kind of story they want to tell. They literally had men in dresses with drag because they lost a match for 30 days. Remember Brian Pillman did that when he lost to Goldust? They had shit like that. Saturn did it in WCW. Saturn was in love with a fucking mop at one point. You can no, I'm serious. You can do whatever kind of storyline you want, but do this shit right, bro. Like, really do something.
Don't let them marry a mop.
You know? Like,
I mean, Al Snow has some head, so what?
But here's the thing, though. Alberto Del Rio was supposed to be this rich dude. He came out in a scarf. JBL got money from... but JBL got money from the stockbroker. He came out in a limousine with long horns and like a 10-gallon hat and his beard doing his little thing. He looked like a rich motherfucker. Alberto Del Rio didn't even have a cartoon.
And his nephew... their thing was stealing from people. That's what they did. They lied, they cheated, and they steal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they did it, and they did it beautifully.
In front of the camera.
Yeah. Yo.
Exactly. Yo. Let your wrestlers be people.
Yo.
Let your wrestlers show their character. Don't do this to them. Don't limit them.
Yo.
Let them find themselves.
What'd you sign them for? To release them?
For real. So they wouldn't go anywhere else. That's the reason why they signed them.
I believe so.
That's the only reason why they fucking signed these people, so they wouldn't go anywhere else. Yo, King Booker, literally, his promo was like, King Booker,
like you said, yeah.
King Booker. Like, that was all it was.
My man, Team Hell No. There's no way Kane and Daniel Bryan should have worked like that. It shouldn't have made sense, but it did somehow. They went to marriage counseling.
What? Yeah.
But you loved it.
Yeah.
And then you had 3 new guys, right? Come out of left field and just start handing ass. The Shield. They just came where they came from. But everybody like, yo, I get it. They're young. They're hungry. They want to do their thing. That's perfect. 3 guys, like they're tired of being in NXT. And now they're like, yo, you know what? If you're not going to give me this shot, we're going to take it. Fuck this.
Yeah.
We're just not going to sit back and not be heard of. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
That is so simple, yet it worked.
And you know what the crazy shit is? They recycled that idea with Retribution, and they said, all right, we got the makings of something good, and they said, oh, wait, sorry, we said the wrong thing. We said this could be good. All right, guys. All right, guys. So we're going to give you a contract so you can tear the company apart on the inside. Your whole stick is that these people take contracts just for the money. So we're going to give you money and a contract so you can change that. What?
So you can do whatever you want.
What? And then they lose every week.
You can turn off some lights and break some windows.
Yeah. Cut a rope with a fucking chainsaw.
That's scary. That's scary. Don't do that to us, all right?
Yeah.
Attack our talent. Don't attack our talent like the Shield did every time they got a chance.
Yeah.
Just fuck up our property.
Yeah. flick some lights.
I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck was the idea behind that?
Yeah.
Yeah, flick some lights. Turn off the lights off and on.
Yeah.
Like, woo,
give somebody potential for a stroke.
And get the worst gear of all time.
Oh, yeah. Get the Bane mask, spray painted gray. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And here goes the best part. Here's the best part.
Get the Bane mask off wish list.
Yeah. The vein mask. The
Bane
fake
mask.
the fake Bane. Yo, and then they had Finn Balor, who was a demon, literal demon. And he summoned this dude to fight wrestlers. And you're telling me you couldn't do some shit like that with Bray Wyatt because The Fiend wasn't out at that time? You couldn't do some shit like that with The Undertaker, with Kane? You know what I'm saying? With any fucking body? He did it once.
Black?
Yeah, he did it once against fucking Seth Rollins and never again. Never again.
Yeah, that's when Seth fucked up his shoulder, and you're like, well, there we go, Sam.
But yeah, the only reason why he fucked up his shoulder because he was a demon. If he wasn't a demon,
it would have been good.
Yeah.
Then you bring in his boys, right? You bring in Anderson and Gallows, right?
Oh yeah.
Really the best tag team in the world. And somehow you fucked that up.
But here's the kicker. TNA's fucking them up too.
Oh yeah.
TNA's fucking them up too. Like, does no one know? Has no one ever seen New Japan Pro Wrestling? Is that not available?
Nobody has.
Like,
no, where do you see it? You got like a special channel?
You can watch it on YouTube and shit like that, but they actually have an app that you can download and watch it. But it's
the point is, at one point, right, they were as big as the NWO ever was.
The Bullet Club, yes.
Yeah, the Bullet Club, right? And it was literally Finn Balor, those two guys, and
AJ Styles.
This dude who's also a cousin. No. Before them, Toma
Tonga,
yeah, who's also related to The Rock and them. Small world, right?
Yeah.
Another Samoan related to them. Big deal. Really, like 4 or 5 guys, right? And they were literally, because over there, you're called what's it when you call the foreigner? You're called a gaijin.
Yeah.
Right. So that's like an insult. You're a gaijin. Gaijins can't come in and run roughshod, and that's exactly what they did. Finn Balor got tired of not winning, so he was like, fuck this up. I tried to do it the right way. I'm going to do it the wrong way. And he got all these cats together, right? And you could have done the same thing because you had pretty much the core of that team in the WWE, and you could have done the same thing. But somehow you figured, no, that's too easy. Let's make this difficult for ourselves.
Yeah. Let's turn these fucking guys into doctors. You remember that shit? They fucking did the little doctor shit.
Doctors and like they hate nerds. They're like bullies.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was stupid. Oh, yeah. And the best part, show. Me and Lay can take credit for this one. Me and Lay are gonna take credit for this one. This was our creative idea, and it worked to the max. Listen. We said the next person to challenge Roman Reigns should be Samoa Joe, and the WWE said, "Cool, you're fired, Samoa Joe."
Word, good idea.
Good idea. Fuck out of here now.
Word. Don't you ever mention that guy again?
Yo, I'm about to start promoting some whack motherfuckers so they can fire them. Yo, Baron Corbin should be the champion.
Baron Corbin should definitely get a title shot. After Cesaro, Baron Corbin should be in there.
Yeah. Him and Elias.
And Riker.
Yeah, at the same fucking time.
Last time you seen a fatal 4-way. Let's make that happen.
There you go. And they can fucking fire all 3 of them at the same time.
Turning Block, or whatever the fuck the next favorite was called. Yeah. And what's the next one? Turning Block, or whatever the fuck it's called.
A peg square or some shit.
The tunes, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit's called. You know what I'm saying? It's like
the WrestleMania after WrestleMania backlash.
Yo, my man, when I heard the title, this shit is like, well, the backlash of WrestleMania. I was like, I'm sorry, did you just you said the title twice? It's not right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, how many WrestleManias they want this year, bro? like WrestleMania Backlash. If you just called it Backlash, we would have understood it was Backlash from WrestleMania.
Because you know what's funny? It's in the title, and we've seen it before.
Yeah, it's not new. This isn't a new concept. Backlash. It's not.
And Backlash has only had like 1 or 2 actual good backlashes.
Yeah.
That shit has been garbage.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, and the other thing about WrestleMania that's supposed to happen is like new feuds.
Yeah.
You literally took what you just finished doing and did it again,
Yep.
except on SmackDown.
Yep.
Raw is the same shit, just like you flipped it on the other side.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
we put Braun
there it
Strowman
is.
in the match.
Exactly. You're like, oh, you know what? It's different now because we did this.
Yeah.
We did this.
The ropes.
That's completely different.
The
now.
ropes are white. It's a different
There it is.
fucking. It's a different pay per view.
Oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like, yo, you thinking anybody goes back there and go like, yo, listen up, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see what Heyman is doing on SmackDown. I think maybe you should ask him to come over here. No, we got this. No, I don't think you do. You see our viewership?
Can we also
Bro,
bring Paul
we're
Heyman?
getting beat by AEW and NXT right now at this point.
Oh, I got the solution. We're gonna get the ratings back. You know how we're gonna get the ratings back?
Paul Heyman for everybody.
No. Put Matt Riddle and Randy Orton together. They're gonna be a tag team. That's gonna
What?
bring the ratings back. Randy Orton and
That
Matt
is-
Riddle. Okay, RK Bro.
Yo, man. You know what's crazy? That's not
Matt Riddle,
bad
Randy
as
Orton,
you-
again. A
as you
solid
think.
15 minutes of segment. 15 minutes of segment.
Yeah. Holy yo, and the crazy shit is WrestleMania Backlash is only seconded in best names for pay per view
The Matt Riddle,
behind the Great Balls of Fire.
What?
Remember the pay per view Great Balls of Fire?
Great Balls of Fire.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's why I was like,
Yeah.
Great
what?
Balls of
That-
Fire.
that's the greatest name for a WWE pay per view ever, and it's seconded to WrestleMania Backlash.
No. You know what I like? I like Stomping Grounds.
Oh yeah,
Were those
Yeah.
WCW both?
WCW have way cooler names,
Yeah.
like Fall
Oh.
Brawl,
Starcade,
Halloween Havoc, yeah, Starcade,
World War
III,
III,
Great American Bash. You know why I like Great American Bash?
Super Brawl.
Because you can smell the racism
Yeah,
in that. 'Cause it was in the South.
yeah,
You can smell the racism there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you see the way they book it, you're like, this is really racist.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
and the crazy shit was their pay per views had gimmicks. So you had Bash at the beach,
Yes.
and they were at a beach.
Oh.
Hog Wild, and there was nothing but fucking people with
There was that
motorcycles.
Sturgis. There was
Yeah.
that Sturgis, right? That's like when they have that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like, it made sense. Stomping Ground makes no sense.
Yeah, unless you're
Where
gonna,
that came from.
yeah, like it used to be like in your house because this is a pay per view in your house, and then it had Bad Blood because Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. There was bad blood there and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Buried Alive because Undertaker versus Mankind in a Buried Alive match. Now it's just we got WWE Logitech G930 Pro. Like what?
37.
Yeah.
WrestleMania's baby cousin.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. And the sad the sad part is it's still gonna be I'm still gonna fucking try to watch it as much as I still have hope for these people. It's like a bad marriage.
The only thing we got. It's not a bad marriage. It's just nothing else. When it was with WCW,
No,
we just switched over.
No,
I'm
no,
out.
you got this right. Yeah, you gotta get this right. It's like an abusive relationship. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm here and I'm gonna just take the beating.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
bruised up already. I mean, right?
I don't
Yeah.
have a self
I don't have many options. I don't have many options.
Yeah. Because
So I
AEW
gotta get beat today. Order for
Right.
Friday, you can take me out to dinner.
yeah, and AEW starting to do the same shit. AEW starting to do the same shit because
Oh, what they
it,
did?
it was building on fucking good wrestlers like Pac and Pentagon and Phoenix and the Young Bucks, and now I don't know what the fuck is going on with these people. It's so like they're so busy trying to make Jericho and EC3, whatever the fuck this guy's name is, feud, and they're trying to like pass the baton on in an awkward way. And then Kenny Omega's trying to be a belt collector with other organizations, and Moxley's fucking Superman. And I'm sitting like, all right, but what happens to the other wrestlers? Like, I wanted to see the other wrestlers. Like, it's literally bullshit match, and then Cody Rhodes comes out, and it's his pay-per-view fucking WrestleMania moment. Every time Cody Rhodes in a match, it's a WrestleMania fucking moment. And then there's nothing for Bob Schmo 1. Yeah, Bob Schmo 1 versus Tiger Boy. Jungle Boy. There you go.
Luke, I'm done because Luke Perry's son is in it.
Whose son?
Luke Perry?
Luke Perry.
Isn't that son?
90210?
Oh.
No, Luke Perry. 90210. His son is Jungle Boy.
That's
his
shit.
son.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
The actual factuals.
Damn.
And I've read that shit. I was like, wait a minute, I'm sorry, let me get this right. That's I looked it up like, holy shit, that is his kid. Wait, what? But the funny thing is they actually paid for like a Tarzan song, whatever. Khan bought it just for him.
Yeah.
Just like he can come out to it. And you're like, but meanwhile you're not pushing this kid.
Yeah.
Then why buy the fucking song? We're gonna do McMahon and just buy shit because we can.
Yeah.
Spend money.
And the thing is, I honestly think that people think that when we say push him, it means give him a title. No. Put him in a fucking feud with somebody, a meaningful feud. The Jurassic Express versus Phoenix and Pentagon would be something crazy.
The triangular thing, right?
Yeah, the triangular death.
And them two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or against a private party or something meaningful where you can show them, actually have a fucking reason to wrestle, not just throw them in a fucking fatal 8-on-8 or whatever the fuck the case may be. Do something.
A casino royale match.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. I don't know what that means because they weren't even in Vegas.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Whatever. Yeah. Kind of like that shit. Yeah. But the thing is, you get complacent when you get success, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
Success, you get complacent. You feel like you have to be innovative, but you do. You know what I'm saying? Because wrestling fans nowadays are very fickle. Now, they'll be like, yo, I'll watch Ring of Honor if I have to.
Yeah.
All right, I guess so. Ring of Honor it is.
But then again, like, I try to watch TNA, and I'm like, nah, man, this ain't it. I could put a show on with my cousin.
You're a better man than I am.
Like,
I didn't even.
He said I didn't even try.
I'd rather just like play SmackDown and make my own roster.
No, yeah.
Do that.
Well, by trying to watch him, I follow him on Instagram, and I try to watch the promos for like Omega and Keith Swan and all that other shit. So I'm like, what the fuck are they saying? And why does this look fucking fake?
What?
Like, I understand you're in an empty arena and shit.
There's no rhythm to it.
Yeah.
There's no rhythm to it. There's nothing to it, man.
It's almost like when Glow on Netflix has more production value than the actual show itself. There's a problem.
And better promos.
Yeah, it's a fucking problem.
And better promos, by the way, too.
Oh yeah.
And they're scripted. You're like, wow, I'm believing it. I buy it.
It's almost like
you're playing off your competition.
Yeah.
You're playing off your competition.
Yeah.
And also you got complacent. That's all it is. It's really complacent.
And also here's the thing. This is the fact of the matter. We could tie this into society today. There's no consequences for shit now. Like the only consequences you ever heard was Titus O'Neil got fined and suspended for hugging Vince McMahon when he was on the stage.
He wasn't supposed to do that?
Back in the day, no, he did that. I don't know what the fuck happened with that. All I know is but back in the day, in the Attitude Era, you had to earn your minutes on TV, and if you fucked up, you didn't get them next week. Now it's almost like, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a trophy.
It's like a participation trophy. Like, here you go.
Yeah. And
the funny thing is, but here's the thing is, if you don't cut it, correction, but if you don't cut it, then they release you.
Yeah.
It's like they're hot on you for 2 seconds, right?
Yep.
And all of a sudden, for 2 weeks, they're hot on you. All of a sudden, I've lost interest. Not here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Just, if you point me east, I'm going east. That's where I need to be. Don't just drop me off in the middle somewhere else. I'm like, get to 42nd. I'm in Brooklyn. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What am I doing here?
Yeah, for
How
real.
do I get to a plane? You don't even give me directions to the train. You just like, get there.
Yeah.
I'm from Ohio. I've never been here before.
Where am I?
Yeah, for real. I got no money.
Exactly. You're like, I have no Metro card. I don't know anybody here, and I have no water. I'm like, done.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Good luck.
So what do you expect them to do with that? Nothing.
And it's all across the board. It's all across the fucking board. Because we already know these people can fucking wrestle. We already know they can fucking wrestle. We're not taking away any of their athleticism or any, but the stories where it's at. The consistency is where it's at. And the continuity is where it's at.
And the funny thing is you can have a guy like Ricochet, right? Let's say Ricochet wants to go to SmackDown, right? And the first thing Ricochet does is he has with Benoit and Eddie Guerrero, Benoit and Booker T had. They had like the best out of 5 series, right?
Yeah.
Now the best out of 5 series, whoever wins gets either an Intercontinental Championship match or they fight the big guy, right? But the point is, you're gonna get at least 3 fucking awesome matches out of that deal. Ricochet, Chad Gable, you're gonna get 3 top tier pay-per-view matches if you do it right.
Yeah.
But no. I have these talented wrestlers. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make them stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna squash
I'm
them.
gonna make them bad.
And you know what else?
Do with all that athleticism? Nothing.
Yeah. And you know what else? It's not even the fact that, we're gonna squash their match. We're gonna do shit that don't make sense. You know who's fighting for the United States title now against Sheamus? Humberto Del Rio.
Who?
Oh, that's that he looks like a fucking child. He looks like a kid.
He looks like a kid, yeah. Yeah, he looks like Rey Mysterio's son. But yeah, he was fighting Andrade when he first came to Raw. And then I guess it was like, well, this ain't catching on, so they just threw him in the back. And now, out of nowhere, he comes back out. Now he's fighting for the U.S. title. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? And why the fuck are you getting a title shot?
Agreed.
That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
Somebody.
Give him a title shot. I don't give a shit. But he just walked. It's literally, I am the number 1 contender for the Universal Championship. I'm declaring it here now. Give me my shot. Because that's all you got to do.
Homeboy Toad's gonna get in there.
Apparently, that's all you got to do. Just ask for the shot. You don't need to deserve it. You don't even need to work there.
Yo, guys.
Promo on you after Backlash. You're ready.
Yeah.
Before I go,
You said
TNA
on your
or
iPod.
AEW?
What?
I said before I go,
Yeah,
AEW?
all day.
AEW.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'll check it out.
yo, think of any other letters, and that goes before TNA.
MLW.
Yeah. MLB,
You can start
NBA,
your own wrestling in your backyard.
NBC.
WNBA.
Yeah.
And I'll watch that
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Mhm.
The BBC,
guys.
all that. Nah, I'm gonna call it a
probably
night
leave
also.
lying.
I was
I'm
gonna
lying.
say, I'll probably
5
leave
minutes of
that talking.
WNBA.
Oh yeah, and it'll be more than the TNA shit. All right, guys, yo, that's it. We had one hell of a fucking podcast. Yo, we got to do this shit weekly.
Yo, I'm down. I'm down. Like, let y'all shine. This is very informative. I'm just sitting here sponging a lot of shit I didn't know about.
Yo, you know,
like AEW stuff they did.
Yeah, we gotta watch the UFC pay-per-view, and we can talk about that shit, and then we'll talk about WrestleMania Backlash or whatever, because we ain't gonna talk about Raw.
No,
I gotta I got an idea for this because you guys are the experts. I'm not. For those moments that you mentioned that I don't know about, it'll be dope if you had an area where you could put it. Like what was it you mentioned? You mentioned something, and I'm gonna go look it up. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't see that. I don't remember none of the matches you mentioned. Some of them I didn't remember. It would be dope to go watch the squash match, like when they squash my boy Kofi or Kofi, the way I call him.
Kofi.
So yeah, if you can make like a little box where you can put the like whatever clip you talking about that people or I might not know about, like it'll be dope.
All right.
Like I'll show it to you, boom, and then y'all can relive the moment and talk about it. Like, yo, I remember this like it was yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. We'll do that.
Eh.
I have that set up. We can react to it.
That would be dope. Y'all mentioned a lot of moments that would have been dope to play.
Yeah. All right, yeah, there you go. We got ideas. We got the ball rolling.
We rolling. I was thinking about it as I was talking. I know I seemed a little quiet, but I'm over here thinking.
Yo, but you could have you could have been like, yo, why don't we get the clip up? I'd have got it.
Oh, I don't know if you would have had time. I know how you get when you got to maneuver all that. You got to think, and then you get all quiet. You get focused. I didn't want to mess up y'all groove. This was y'all show. I'm like I said, I was the student of the game, the wrestling game.
Amen. But now we know for now, for next time.
Yeah. Hey, it's been a pleasure, brother. So, let me know when it's next time. You the boss. You say action. I'm here.
Amen. Whenever, bro. I'm always down to just chill.
Yes, yeah, like I said, we'll have a wrestling day. We definitely need to come back and speak after that.
The UFC and shit?
UFC again. So we got to be back next Monday, if anything.
Definitely.
At least.
Word.
At least if you can't make it on, you can always come in the chat.
Word.
Well, that's how it started. You saw it in the chat and probably wanted to join. Like, fuck it.
Yeah. He was in the chat. He was in the chat.
Yeah, I remember. He was the dictionary. I was like, man, he knows everything. Let me get out of here.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think he's talking. I can't cut him out. Yo, Lay, if you can hear me, man. Sometimes you be talking and it cuts out, so I don't want to seem like I'm interrupting you. So let me know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna holler at you. It's a pleasure, brother.
All right. Yep. Yo, everybody, we got Lay here.
Your brother.
All right. We got Lay here. Show the toe in the show. We talk about wrestling. Yo, we're gonna have to talk about the UFC and all that shit much more. We're gonna be big, man. We're gonna be big.
Sports. We're gonna mix it up. We ain't gonna be boring.
That's right. Fuck it. It's not always about them bitches.
No. We'll be back to the bitches tomorrow.
Word. We'll talk about the bitches on Wednesday.
Good night, guys.
Yo, good night, everybody.
Mahalo, fellas.
All right, bro.